Man, we live on YouTube.
Let's go, YouTube, man.
Let's go, YouTube.
Y'all the greatest. We love y'all.
The world's greatest.
Better than Facebook.
I can't help it. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
make that an intro.
All right, we live on Facebook, man. We live on the book.
Okay, you tag me. Okay.
All right.
What's up? I wanted to announce today that we do have a brand new film studio and video studio inside T-Shirt Kings, photography. So if you want to have a photo shoot or anything like that, we're having a special 30-minute shoot. As many pictures as you take, we just email them all. Every time I come in the press room, you're in the press room, working on our Stars Hottronic heat press, using all the vinyl, making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up on Melch over.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
That don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops? What's up, Smokey? I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing. Go ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they say?
They said it's slow for real.
I'm about to just ask boss when we get our job that night.
Of course you can.
Yeah! We live.
Welcome to the Unicorn Talk Podcast. Now, y'all see where we at. We at the T-Shirt Kings with my guy, Smith, and my guy, Peanut.
Hey, yo. Grr.
So, like, we had to come crash their set today because our set is under construction. We trying to give y'all something, like, innovative, something new. Like, we really want to make it a set that we can actually have people come to and they can maybe even shoot videos, like, all kind of stuff. So, yeah. So, we here. We crashing with legendary people today. And we got our homie, Milk Jeezy, fellow artist, hot, streaming on all platforms, of course. Best friend.
Hey everybody.
You know, me and Sunny, we back at it. We got some good topics. We're gonna do like a battle of the sexes type of situation today. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the battle of the sexes?
Also, we got like some free tickets to a comedy show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Free tickets.
Here you go.
Yeah, let me.
Promo guy, you know what I mean? It's a lot of black, acting an ass.
I used to want to be one of them girls on The Price is Right. You feel me? Okay, showcase that. We're going to give away these tickets at some point in the show, so stay tuned. All right. Now, we're talking about things that affect the opposite sex. So, like, whose fault is it? Like,
Hold on, best friend. Before we start, y'all know we live, and any point in time y'all hear a conversation y'all like, y'all can call us at 937 991 0025.
0025.
And y'all can talk with us directly. Y'all can actually get in on this live, on this pod today. So
And comments is right there too, you guys.
yeah.
Milk, Lila, y'all got my milk.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Y'all can comment, y'all can call, whatever.
Make sure y'all
Milk
come
Jeezy.
see Milk this Sunday at the Cincinnati versus Dayton. We at Out the Way Bar at Westchester.
Right.
4880 Union Center Pavilion.
Milk Jeezy got the first point today. Just so you
You
guys.
feel me? He
All
winning.
right.
He winning.
He got a
If this
bucket
was
on the
like
board.
them TikTok things, he'll be winning. Like, I don't even know how to play that. Somebody know how to play them games they be
Teach
playing.
me.
Teach us, okay? We need to learn. Look, get our rankings up or whatever they say. But yeah, so we're going to talk about, I think the first topic we're going to touch on is like logic versus emotions. I think guys always like to call women emotional. Like, I grew up always hearing, you can't be, it won't be a woman president because women are too emotional. I heard that like growing up a lot. And then growing up though as an adult, now I see that like both species are emotional, the man and the female. But I think that men are more emotionally driven than women are. What you think, best friend?
I think we was talking about this one day, and I was like, I think we put so much stress on ourselves being with a man that it kind of make us emotional. You know, trying to portray whatever the fuck it is that we want out of a relationship.
Right.
It makes us a little more emotional.
But naturally, we logical though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell,
We the balance.
Man.
Yeah, I think
We
so too.
are the balance.
I vehemently
We're the
disagree.
logical
Okay, so why do you get? What do you think?
First of all, women are some of the most emotional beings on this planet. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, if you guys want to look to the annals of history, laugh about the annal word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Men used to go out and have to be the, you know what I mean, we go out and we hunt and we fish and we, you know what I'm saying, we till to the land is in the third. Women's intuition actually played a part in our actual, like, day-to-day lives. Like, a woman's emotions can sense when rain was going to come. Stuff like that actually benefit us back then, like in those times. And it's like, women, yes, that was a key part to a family component back during that times. But now that you don't have to be a person that's helping us with that, it's like you have these different emotions and things like that that actually benefit us now, just nag the fuck out of us. Like, it really is no point for it now because you aren't utilizing it for the purpose of the household, just the utilization of having that emotion.
I think we nag y'all because y'all don't be doing logical shit. I think when we nag y'all is because y'all do things that are immature. Y'all do things that remind us of our children. So it's like, that don't make sense. Why did you do it this way when you could do it this way? Like,
give me an example of something like that.
perfect example. I wash some clothes, fold some clothes or something. This is an example. I fold these clothes up, all right. So now I fold everybody's clothes up so everybody can just take their clothes and put them up, right? But then the clothes don't get put up. The clothes get all messed up. And I said, well, damn, why you didn't put the clothes up? It's cool, I'll fold them. Well, if you was going to fold them, why you let me fold them in the first place if you going to let them get unfolded so you can refold them?
Man.
That's both of us. That's busy work. That's not logical.
Well, no.
That's not logical.
Milk Jeezy.
That ain't logical.
That sounds like a case-by-case basis. That is not all men.
I'm just saying.
That's a case-by-case.
It was
I've
a little
never
baby
done anything
example.
of
I didn't want to
that.
get too deep on y'all too fast. You know what
But
I'm saying?
yeah. So,
It's a
Milk
little baby
Jeezy,
example.
how you about that, Milk Jeezy?
I don't know. I mean, I look at it like he probably just told you that because he knew what else came behind it.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fold him because I know you finna run your mouth. I know you finna
With
yell.
them emotions.
I'm gonna run it out there because you running with your emotions right now.
Ooh.
So I
But
let
why?
you have
But
it.
if you.
You
But
got
you
that
trying to
emotion.
stop.
I like him. He's good
But you trying to stop me from being a certain way, but knowing that response is gonna piss me off. Because logically thinking, I'm gonna be like, well, why the hell you didn't fold these clothes the first time and put them away? Why do I have to refold some clothes, or you have to refold some clothes
That's been folded.
that already been
It's
folded?
not logical.
This not logical.
Yeah,
at
you
all.
brought that
So
emotion
wait,
out of me and made me
Yeah,
upset.
you made
No.
me
But it
upset
wasn't
by
logical.
saying
No, wait.
that with that response.
Wait. So, we're talking about logic, right?
Yeah.
So, logic isn't conducive to just your opinion, right?
Right.
Okay, so logic is this, right? Let's just move to a different topic that's close to the same topic. Let's say you wash the dishes.
All right.
You put the dishes inside the dish drainer. Then you get mad at all, put the dishes away. When logically you could have washed them, dried them, and put them away your damn self. Why is there an extra part? Logically, you're gonna make it to the point I'm gonna have a issue with you because I know you haven't done it before in the past. Well, I'm gonna continue to let you do that. I'll either allow it or disallow it. I'll either go to the next level to make sure I don't have this issue, or you really just want to argue, which emotionally you like to, right?
Nah, I don't think we like to argue at all. I think we like to be.
I might like to argue a little bit.
See,
I don't like to. I don't
we
really
did
like
this
to
last
argue.
time.
I like to be. If we argue, I like to debate. I think debating is healthy. I think
Absolutely.
that you should have your own opinion. I should have mine. I don't want you to agree with everything that I say.
Right.
And I don't want you to agree with everything I say. That's a pushover. But like, we should debate things, and we should come, and that's where logic comes in. When we're debating, I don't want to hear about how you're feeling. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. It doesn't matter how I'm feeling. What is the logical thing that we should be doing right now to avoid this whole debate?
So to avoid this whole debate, you could just put the clothes away after you folded them.
No, see, that's not how it works, though.
Why not?
Because it depends on how your household works. So if you have a housewife that just keep the house, then yes, she gonna do all of that. But if you have a working partner, a 50-50 partner that's helping you and you're helping them, I wash them, I fold them, you put them away. That's a partnership. You feel me? I'm not a housewife.
That
I
is
go
your
out and
trade-off?
work,
Like,
too.
no, like-
I'll work too. So if I'm working
So
too,
wait, I got a question. Right,
then I fold your clothes.
No, wait.
Put them away.
No, wait. So no, wait. I like this logic for a second, right? So let's say in this same world that you say that exists in your life, right? So let's move away from there. Let's use a different example, right? Let's do something that's male dominant, right?
Yeah.
You driving down the street in your car, you catch a flat tire. I get out the car, I take the tire off. I sit back and say, we 50-50. You put the tire on. Or should I do the whole thing so you don't have to?
How about, okay, but listen, everything don't work like that. What if I bought the tire? It's my car, nigga. Get out, put the tire on. Yeah.
If I bought the towels.
I you halfway. It's my car.
If I bought the towels, then what? Are you going to fold these towels I bought?
I already made you halfway. I bought the car. Put the tire on.
This proves that you're emotionally tied to a issue rather than actually getting a logical ending. Because the logical ending would be, I understand that I can finish this so you don't have to. That is what a real relationship is. It is me doing the 100. It ain't 50-50. It's 100-100.
100. Yeah.
Man, bro, can I get a point?
Why you done?
Can I get a point for the
y'all got y'all are
Unicorn
both
podcast
there,
has turned into the horse podcast.
Man, listen, what about a horse?
Okay.
Let's talk about it, because I want to talk about how y'all think that y'all not emotional, but y'all are at a higher rate killing y'all mates. Y'all are at a higher rate, okay? Do it like, if women are the more emotional ones, why we ain't popping y'all?
Okay. So
make it make sense. The statistics say that y'all are killing yourselves and killing us when y'all don't like how the relationship is going.
And wait.
Why is that?
What percentage of men do you think that is happening to?
Google it, because
No.
I don't have
Okay,
it.
wait.
I just know it's a bigger rate of men than
Lachelle
women.
said, is it Lachelle? She says the new generation of men that are more emotional.
It is the new. It's the
millennials. Walk with me. So, what percentage would you just surmise? Just throw any number out there.
Say that what?
That are men that are emotionally driven to the point where they're doing the things that you're saying.
Out of 100%?
Yes, out of 100%.
80.
Okay. 80% of these kids are coming from broken homes where they have a female presence as their mom being the person who is teaching them how to navigate through life. So you have an emotional person showing you how to navigate through life. You will, in that, will be emotional.
Okay, so
you want to have that, wait.
Okay.
So you then can't turn around and say that boy isn't acting logical when the logic is being forced out of the household.
No, because
how many single mothers would you think is out there?
Logically, a woman is only going to push a man out of the household if he is not being a man. We want y'all there. We don't have y'all babies until y'all leave, go away, and never come back. We want y'all there. We have most time people have the babies to keep the niggas. You know, to keep a nigga babies. So I'm saying, we're not trying to drive y'all out of the house. If y'all are out of the house, it's because y'all did something that was just unforgivable and we just couldn't take it no more, or y'all chose that, or y'all decided that we wasn't what y'all wanted anymore after y'all created the household, put the baby in us.
That is one narrative.
It's always the ball in y'all court. It's always the ball in y'all court.
That is one narrative, but there's also a second narrative. Because a second narrative is like this. There are multiple ways that a female will benefit by being in a single household, right? I mean, we can go through the multitude of things that are just through public assistance or what have you, right? But the whole thing about this is we also have to address that the people coming behind this is what we're rating off of. Like the Ms. Love just said, the new generation, I feel some men are more emotional, right? So we're seeing this growing trend of we coming from, like for instance, I grew up in a household where my stepdad took care of this household, took care of multiple households. He was a man, he stood up, he took care of his responsibility, and his bonus kids, he took care of them.
Right.
So I have a different narrative of how y'all view men, right? Because I grew up with an actual determination of what a man is.
Right.
A lot of people don't have that determination. So when you have someone sitting around saying how a man should be, how a man should do, a lot of times it's based on these false principles of what people are seeing online, not the actualities. Because if you're going to base a man, base it off your father. And if you don't have a determination who your father is, you need to start somewhere with a reference point. Because some people have astronomical admiration for a father because they are actually doubling what they wanted in their own dad and multiply by the kid they had.
No, most definitely. But I agree with that. I agree with everything that you said. But I also don't believe that it's based on like you shouldn't be blaming your parents after a certain age. After a certain age, you know, logic got to play a part in everything you do. When you go to work, you got to use your logic. You know what I'm saying? When you navigate this world, you have to be able to use your logic. So you can't then get in a relationship and say, I don't know how to be logical in this relationship. You logical
because
doing
how
everything
I grew
else.
up, or my daddy wasn't here, or my mama was very emotional.
I'm just saying, you logically go to work and you operate this machine, and this man tell you do this. This is what I expect out of you, and I'm gonna give you a check at the end of the week. And you go and you do what's expected out of you, and you get your check at the end of the week. Same thing in your relationship. You know what's expected out of you. Same way I know what's expected out of me.
Class.
Look, he can't wait. He can't wait. I'm just saying, but I don't feel like, you know, you saying that a woman raising a boy is making him emotional. I don't believe that. I don't believe that to be true because all women don't lead with emotion.
So I'm asking you like this. In your adulthood, have you made any illogical decisions in your adulthood?
Absolutely.
So how
early in my adulthood.
Okay, so
early in my adulthood. We adults when we 18, so let's be clear.
Right.
I don't think you have the
okay, so wait, I'll give you more room. No. I'll give you more room. I'll give you more room. Have you made an illogical decision at 21? Have you made an illogical decision this year?
This week.
Nah.
This week?
Nah.
I haven't.
I have not.
Not this year.
I have not. Since I've had, listen, my son is about to be 13 this year. I feel like since I had a child,
it's a cap alert.
I feel like it ain't no cap.
It's not necessarily a cap, but I don't think that you or any of us can go without emotion. Like
no, we can, but that don't mean you moving illogically just because you got emotions or you incorporate your emotions. That don't mean that you still not using your logic. You can use both. I feel like the most successful people know how to use both.
I've been learning how to function with my emotions because sometimes I get mad or however I'm feeling. Like you said, it's up. You know,
yeah, you got a fuck it mechanism.
Yeah, I got a fucking mechanism. So once I get in a certain way, then I don't give a fuck about nobody and nothing you talking about is over with.
Which is illogical.
Yes, now
I know I get like that. So I've been working on that. So when I feel myself getting that way, I try to push through that and get out of that. So that's why I'm saying I haven't had one of them moments this year yet because I've been working on it.
You know, like
when you're aware of it, then you can work on it. But a lot of people are not aware that they are either too emotional or too logical. You gotta be both. You gotta be balanced. Everything is about balance. You gotta be both because just like men who beat their women, right? That's an emotional man to me. He seems hard. He seems rough around the edges. He seems evil. He seems mean. He seems strong. That man is not strong. That is a weak man. That is an emotional man. And women are not. I mean, women is beating on that man. You seen that dude, the Dre Hughes dude. He done made a whole song. He even came up on TikTok for his mom beating on him. So I'm not saying that that's not happening, but I feel like he chose to be in that situation. As a man, he shouldn't have had to stay there. He shouldn't have had to stay in that situation. He shouldn't have depended on her.
Milk,
so
what you
heavily.
say? Thank you, man. That was the best logical thing to say.
I didn't say that women don't choose to be in that situation. I did not say that. But
is it a woman's fault if she stays and gets beat
on? He's choosing that.
And when a woman's being beat on,
I don't always believe that, but yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean,
the same thing she feeling, he might be feeling the same.
He might. That's what I'm saying, but at the same time,
she
though,
might
you're
be
going
right.
off
Let's
emotions.
say what
You're not going off of logic in that situation. Neither party, the person that's beating the person or the person that's being beaten. That's all the emotional force field.
Can you explain? And I'm not saying there's not a difference, but what is the difference between a man staying in an abusive relationship and a woman staying in an abusive?
Nobody should stay in an abusive relationship.
It's not really a difference. Nobody should stay in an abusive
relationship. So how is the man
both
choosing when a woman might not be?
I mean, I'm just saying. I didn't say that. Well, I feel like, look, this is the thing. I feel like as a man, you should be able to, a man to me, stand on your own 2 feet. Go be able to put a place in your name. Be able to have your own car. Be able to go to work. Different things like this, right? Yeah. If that's what a man is, right? And you have these things, this man was staying with this woman. Why you living with her? You don't have to live in that household with her. A lot of times men handicap women. We are the receivers. Y'all put babies in us. Y'all do all type of things that keep us from being able to go out and be functional people in the world. We have to have babysitters. We have to, y'all get to have the babies and leave out the house. Mm-hmm. So that's why a lot of times it's not a woman's choice. She get bogged down with these kids, and then it's like, okay, how can I go get a regular job? How can I be financially stable on my own when I've been put in this situation? Yes, she allowed herself to get in that situation, but getting out is harder for a woman, I feel like. I feel like if you're really being a man, you don't have a problem with walking away.
Does a woman have a choice to choose a man that wouldn't do her like that?
Yes, absolutely. She
Do
not
women
using her
make-
logic. She not balanced logically. If she's choosing that,
How many women choose bad men?
a lot of us.
How many? Give me a percent out of
80.
100.
I was about to say
Same amount as men are emotional is the same amount of women that choose bad men.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of
So
women. that
is
I know
there any
personally
way
that I've been
is
in an
so
abusive relationship.
is there a coordination between illogical men, women choosing bad men, producing babies, becoming single mothers,
Yeah.
raising men, socializing, emotional viewpoints,
Right.
and now these men are growing
up,
up
like,
with this emotional mind frame, and 50 years ago, okay, people would stay married, they would raise their families,
They would do it
and they
together
would make
regardless.
sure that the kid had that stability of logic, emotion,
Exactly.
but now everything is kind of like thrown out of sorts, and so now we have emotional men, which you are 100% right. Men are acting out of emotion, killing women,
killing women.
beating women,
Yep.
Beating
choosing women that they don't
Controlling
trust,
them, that they don't trust, controlling.
being self-conscious that you're not well enough to make this woman love you, and trying to control her into loving you. Like, no, you don't got to do that.
You don't have to. If
She's
you be
not.
a man, a woman will love you.
And one thing that I do want to bring out, though, you know,
Women
we
smart
have a
girl, man.
backwards idea of what women truly are, man. Women are not subservient, less than, or unequal as far as any fucking thing to men. Because whatever a man is more than a woman, there is also a counterbalance to what a woman is more than a man.
Absolutely.
And-
That's why we
and-
always
Always
balance.
balance.
That's a
It's
But that's why
always
we
a
gonna
balance.
always and forever need each other. We can act like we don't. We can try to manipulate the world like we don't. But for real, we do need each other. I don't feel like we always need to be together in the same household. I don't feel like everybody need to be married and happy ever after. I feel like you need to do what works for you.
Right.
But you do need a divine feminine counterpart.
Absolutely.
In business, in life, in general, and vice
Yeah.
versa. And also, as a man, it's okay to be tapped into your divine feminine. You need a balance of that.
Yeah.
But when you're overly, sensitive as a man or a woman, it's not gonna go well for
I
you.
agree.
Your relationships, your friendships, it's
Yeah.
not gonna go well for you. You gotta have balance.
I agree.
You gotta be ready for all that.
Do you want to be married?
I mean, one day, yeah, with the way I look at life and the goals that I set and the foundations I build and stuff that I want, like, I'm just wanna, like, right now I'm doing it, like, by myself. Like, everything I do as far as, like, my music, working, or whatever else that I might do in life to, better myself and keep building onto that foundation. Like, I'm doing it by myself, but eventually you want somebody that you can share with.
Right.
When you succeed, you wanna pop
You
a
wanna
bottle
be
with
able-
the team. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right now, makes
You wanna
sense.
pop a bottle with the team. You want everybody to feel that excitement that you feel. So yeah, one day I would want to be married, but like, I don't know. I'm an old folks baby. Like my dad is like 80.
My daddy.
Yeah.
My mom like 70. So like I kind of grew up in that age where like when my uncle came and visited on holidays, it was the same wife, the same kids.
Right, the
cousins that I
traditions.
grew up with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers and family, like, people really did that shit like how it's supposed to be done. It's like now people get married just for a title, just to say, like,
Exactly.
oh, somebody wanted me.
Right.
I don't need it that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need it that bad.
Yeah.
If you're going to do the same shit while we married or while you carrying my name that you would do when you wouldn't, and then I don't need that connected to me. So, like
God.
one day if it do pop off like that, yeah, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to run with it.
Yeah.
To the end, like, I ain't in no rush.
Right. Right.
I let God
I
plan
don't
it
think
out for
men
me.
are in a rush. I
That's
think
real.
men value their single status a lot longer than women do. I think we grow up being taught that we supposed to be a wife, or you gotta be somebody. You gotta be a wife to be somebody, or you know what I'm saying. Somebody want to marry you that makes you important to the world, or that makes you a woman or a kept woman or whatever. And like dudes are the opposite. Like the dudes in your family, you tell the dudes like, nah, man, you need to go to college. You need to go see the world. You need to go do this first.
It's
You need
pussy
to go
everywhere.
everywhere. Just chill. Don't. You feel me? Wear condom. Da da da. That's what they saying to the boys. But to the girls, it's like, be with one guy. Be with one guy. We hear this shit all the way
Don't
through
let
high
everybody.
school. We do this shit all the way through high school,
Don't
right?
let
So that's how a
everybody
lot of
in.
us end up with the wrong guy, right? Because we told we can't go date. We can't go date and see what we like, or we're hoes.
Well, dating and
fucking
fucking is different.
This is the thing, though. You get a reputation for keeping company of too many different men.
I agree.
You get a reputation because nobody knows what you're doing with
I
these
can't
men.
just have male friends. I can't have a whole bunch of male
sleeping
friends
with none of
and we're
them.
kicking and
Who believes
I
that?
have a friend to come out to the
It's
club.
not
way
about
society
it's not about the belief that somebody has.
But you are who
this
people
is about
perceive you to be.
Yeah.
well, no, you're not.
You
Well,
No, you're not.
You are. If I
No.
think you a certain way,
I don't think-
that's what it is.
That's what
no,
you
you're
think,
not.
though. That's
No,
what
you're
you
not.
think. You can think whatever
No,
you want, but
no.
I'm not who you say I am.
But
Right.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not.
You are not the person people perceive you to be.
You're
now,
not
don't
in
don't get
reality.
it twisted. You contribute to who people perceive you to be, for sure. If somebody says something bad about you, just don't let it be true.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's the build. But like women and men are equal but not the same. And we living in a society where they teach us false things and then expect us to accept these things as a definite.
That's the real rule. Yeah.
It's not a definite with any of these things, including that you cannot love more than one person.
Facts.
But women think that if a man loves another woman,
He don't love you.
he doesn't love
I
you.
don't
And that's
believe
a
in that,
fucking fallacy.
That's so false.
It's
That's
not
so
true.
false.
Right.
It's not true. My heart is capable of loving many.
Many.
How can you love if you got more than one kid? How can you love all your kids,
Right.
but you can't love more than one person?
Right.
So this is so
Right.
there you go.
I have kids.
You got a
multiple.
different love.
I love them
You
all
love them
differently,
each
but they
different,
all
but
get
you
the
love
same
them
amount of
equally.
love.
You
But
love them all.
Everybody get love. So how can you tell me
So-
that I don't love you and you?
And
Like,
okay,
you
so
can't tell me that.
so with this false bullshit that we have to live under, we get sneaking, cheating, infidelity, disruption, a lot of dishonesty, because a man has to lie to a woman that he loves, which is another backwards thing. America is full of backward shit. If I love you,
We should be
I'll
able to
lie
tell
to you in order to make sure that I secure our relationship,
you.
because you don't understand the way things really work.
Yeah, you understand.
And that's crazy
But that's
because
emotion over logic, though. With me, that's why I feel like it's emotion
That's
over
real
logic for real. Because people are going off of, if you cheat on me, we could be married 20 years, but because you went out and cheated on me, oh, now we got to get a divorce. Now we can't be together. And like, we really had a system going.
Yeah.
Things were working for us. Everything besides you putting your dick somewhere else
Right.
was working for us.
Right.
I'm really going to throw away the system, the bigger picture, because you went out and had a good time for a night. You're going to have good chemistry with other people. You're going to have good vibes with other people. Other people's energy is going to pull at you. But you got to see the bigger picture. As long as you recognize the bigger picture and you come back to the bigger picture and you bring the money back to the bigger picture and we invest in our kids and we make sure our life is grand together, then those little things, to me, I can get past those. For some people, cheating is a deal breaker.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Which
to
is
me.
nuts to me.
That's worth your whole relationship. That's worth your kids' stability. Like, it's not. People, you might meet somebody, if you quit being up under the next motherfucker ass, you might meet somebody that you like a lot. But you living in this falsehood. Like, that's what it is. I just think people are settling, and they shouldn't. Single people are winning, but they don't know how to be single.
I am not winning. I am not winning.
The problem is, does this principle hold true for men and women?
Right. Because y'all don't like it when we do that.
But
Y'all egos don't
like,
handle
trust
it well.
me, man, when I say that I think that a woman is, if anybody is more superior, I'll give the nod to the woman. To say, out of the two sexes, which one is just better?
Yeah.
I would go woman, okay? But the less emotional attachment to sex is probably a more dominant characteristic of the man.
Exactly.
So
Y'all keep the power in that way.
if a man goes and has sex with someone else, he gives a fuck less.
He keeps the power.
The woman, I would feel like, man, damn, if my woman went and fucked somebody else,
She giving away
she
her
loves this person. She likes them a lot. The man who goes and fucks somebody else,
It's not that deep.
it's never that deep.
That's
He
not-
gave a
we
fuck
can't
less
say
about
never.
that shit.
We
Not
can't-
never. Nah,
Yeah,
you're
but
not
you
right.
can't
You're
say
right about
because
never.
Sometimes it's some good men out here that like don't cheat and don't do that, and like they avoid the temptation. So I don't believe that for real, but I think that both parties, if given the opportunity, is gonna do whatever.
See what you got for
It's
me.
opportunity.
So I have a question, right? Like, so let's compare it to like the same thing, right? Let's say you have a dude who doesn't cheat, right? But he also has so many other things that he doesn't do that the other man does provide. Like, for instance, there are some things that a person who does cheat provide for their woman that a man who doesn't. So it's not the whole fact that he doesn't cheat as a thing, like
He get a trophy.
Yeah, like a trophy
You'll
just for
get a
not
fucking
cheating.
trophy for not cheating if you
If
ain't
you
doing
trash
anything else.
everywhere else,
Thank you.
what does it even matter?
Thank you.
But when you got somebody who goes up
But
and beyond,
some people value
but
that more. Some people value the loyalty more, and some people are slaves to loyalty.
I don't
That's how
believe that
feel.
that is a loyal thing.
I feel
for
like you're a
instance-
slave to loyalty sometimes.
Okay, like for instance, so let's say for instance, right? Let's say you got a man who got a foot fetish, just to be weird right now, right? What if he feel that when you go get your foot done at the spot, you cheating on him, right?
Right.
So I'm just thinking like,
It's not logical.
so that's an act that you're getting done to your feet, an act being done
What's
to
the
my
difference?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's an act done to your feet. I'm gonna act done to my penis.
Pause.
Pause.
I ain't got to pause it. I said it. I said it again with my camera.
I hear what you're saying, but this is the thing. A lot of times, men are sloppy with their cheating. So you're not. Sometimes y'all be selling dreams to these women who don't mean shit to y'all, who y'all give a fuck less about. Yeah, because y'all feel like y'all gotta tell them a certain thing to get to the point of getting in the bedroom with them, unless y'all just out here with some dirt balls, and that's really not safe. Because if you out here with the dirt balls, you gotta go home to your girl. That's disrespectful. I feel like at least be with some bitch that smell good, she clean. Okay, if you gonna go cheat, but like it's just not the same. Dude, when women cheat, I think they go for something better than what they got.
Upgrade.
They try to upgrade. That's
They
the
try.
intention.
Yeah.
You think you're upgrading. You might not be upgrading, but the illusion is there that you upgrade.
Yeah.
You think it in that moment that okay, this might be a better choice. And really, when women start cheating, it's because they ready to move out of their situation, not because they just want to have multiple partners. They really done decided that you probably not what they want.
It no
Yeah.
more.
You probably not
Yeah.
it. So when
You
a
probably
woman
not
starts
it no
cheating,
more.
they really still trying to give you a chance, but you ain't cutting it. So hey, I'ma just see if I can get it over here because some women don't know
Thank
how to
you.
be by themselves.
Right.
And I think
That was my point. That was my
You
point.
jump from one relationship
Because a man
to the
could
next.
do that.
A
and-
man can be
A man could do that and still really be in love with his girl, like literally
yeah,
like
like
want to
in
be
love.
with her.
What don't? Yeah. I believe that. I don't think that it lessens the love for a person if the man cheats. So I think it's different. But I think if a woman cheats, you should be aware. Women don't just cheat for no reason.
Is it possible for a woman to get like more things out of a man who has more than one woman than she can for somebody who is solely focused on her?
Yep. Because
You
this
got a
person
lot.
wants to impress you. This person wants to impress you. They
Get
don't
flued out.
They want to in their spare time when they not at home being a boring home person and being a dad and being a husband or whatever they being. They want to come out and they want to have fun, and you're the fun. You're the fun. The hood rats are the fun. The side chicks are the fun. You know, I'm just serious for real.
They
This man
are,
did a
though.
TikTok
I'm
and he was
serious.
saying,
Different.
this man did a TikTok and he was saying we love the hood rats because the hood rats is fun. We love them when they come out in their $5 leggings. They be happy to see us. We don't care what they got on. Y'all be bougied up and like don't touch me.
Man, wait.
And they be happy to see us in their $5 leggings. So
Say the happy to see us one
I
time.
couldn't even be mad at the man. I understood what he was saying because it's the same for women. We go to the grocery store, we go to the gas station. These niggas are happy.
Hey,
to
girl,
see us.
hey.
See,
This man told me,
it
girl,
makes you feel good.
I never go out the house in my bonnet. This man said, girl, you wearing that bonnet. I hate people that go out the house in their bonnet. I was going up the street.
You
to
got
the
caught
gas station
lacking.
I got caught lacking. He like, girl, you wearing that bonnet. I was like, well, damn, that changed my walk a little bit. Like, at first I was like in there like this.
That bonnet made it want to jump up on it.
Am I wearing this bonnet? You know, but like
Baby,
the
look
energy,
in the mirror when you got back in the car.
energy you don't get at home sometimes. People at home, when you with that one person constantly, they forget the value in words of affirmation. They forget the value in courting and giving you butterflies. They forget the value in that because you go to the gas station and catch a butterfly.
Damn, bro, that's a butterfly.
You can go to the grocery store and catch a butterfly real fast. And women that's being deprived of that, or men that's at home being deprived, they go out and they have these encounters with different people.
So I got a question.
And they catch these butterflies.
So I got a question. I've always thought about Ray at the gas station, right?
Okay.
Ray is just the person that's a faceless person that we always call Ray. We all know Ray, right?
I know, right?
Hey girl, forget you did. That's why your ass stink.
Hunk,
Ray, right?
Blows are for hoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Ray is also the person who get your friend request and then he send a dick pic right afterwards, right? You feel me? Like it's like his calling card. That's Ray. Like we done painted Ray, right? Like, you know, so like Ray is like the person that like
Ray
cool with you, then meet your sister, and then he's trying to like slide your sister on the
I
low.
got a couple Rays in my inbox.
All right, look. Wait. So wait, I have a question. What is the success rate of Ray? Like Ray cannot be doing this for no reason. Ray has to hit gold every now and then. Ray ain't doing this every.
He doing that way because it worked for him before.
It's worked for him.
So wait. Has a Ray ever won, y'all?
Yeah. Let me tell you.
Ray's winning.
Let me tell you about one Ray that won. Let me tell you about this Ray that won.
Ray's winning.
Listen.
I'm a Ray.
Listen.
Go ahead.
It was way back in the day, right? I
I'm not
had
a
my
Ray.
son. My son was probably about to be 2 years old.
Don't put ages on it, girl. You gonna date the story.
Shit, I was single than a motherfucker.
Okay.
My son
Date
was
the story.
I've been single before.
They can do the
shit.
math.
So back in the
Not
day,
everybody.
I was at the
Carry
gas
on.
station. I hate dudes that wear do rags, like out in public. Those are for sleeping. Like I can't stand it. Like I won't even look your way. Like
Every nigga in dating.
and they get no love. Like, walking on by. They be like, how you doing? I don't even look up. How you doing? I'm good. You
Now
good?
y'all know.
I
Take y'all
speak back, I'm
do-rag off.
good, and I keep walking. I don't even look up. So,
Ray.
In the do-rag. You feel me?
Ray in the do-rag.
Ray
in the do-rag.
in the do-rag.
Ray in the do-rag in that
So
thing. I swear to God,
normally
he is.
I don't even be, I just keep it moving. So he was like, can I pump your gas for you?
Pass that.
It was cold. I said, yeah, you can
Milk.
pump my gas for me.
Milk
You sure
cheesy.
can. Thank you. So sweet.
You
Now he
good?
was in his car, so I knew he wasn't out there like pumping gas for money. I'm knowing he just was trying to be a gentleman. So I said, okay, well, yeah, you can pump my gas, you know. And so he was just being real chivalrous. And so he's like, yeah, you know, I got trees, blah, 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 you know. I smoke. So I was like, okay.
I got merchandise.
Okay. So I took his number or whatever. So
You support black business.
I support black owned business. So when I hit him up for some tree, right, he tell me where to come to, and I'm like, you stay over there by my peoples, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, my baby daddy, matter of fact, first baby daddy, no name. So anyway, he like, I stay over there by, I'm like, oh, you stay over by, he like, yeah, I know your baby daddy. I gets on with your baby daddy.
Oh, God.
Ray. Oh, God. I done really got a Ray because he the middleman. He ain't even the plug.
Ray the worker.
Ray the worker. You know, and baby, they ain't really doing that
Sometimes
much.
they game
So I'm like, he knew how to talk. Draws. He knew how to talk.
all the way.
The young man knew
Ray
how to
Ray.
talk.
Shout out to the Ray Ray.
The young man knew how to talk. He was
about
like,
2 weeks.
well, that's
Got
big
the
homie.
time.
I don't want to step on big homie toes, but you so beautiful. I said, man, I don't fuck with dudes like that. That's not my nigga. I don't mess with dudes like that. That's my homie. That's my friend. He know. Ask him about it. So he like, all right, yeah, well, I'm like, yeah, he don't really, you know, do shit for the son or whatever. Like, what? He don't be doing that, man, da. And so I was like, yeah, he's supposed to bring him a coat or something like that, but he ain't ever bringing the coat. He like, what size he wear?
Threw it off the backboard for Ray the
What's
dunk.
that? Ray was, you feel me?
Yeah.
Alley-oop. I'm like, he didn't even get him his coat. All I asked him to get was a coat. He didn't even get him his coat. What size he wear? I'm like, shit, boo, 2T, something like that. He go to Devereaux, get him a nice little leather coat.
Okay.
Then we get my little nigga snares. And so I'm like, oh, now I gotta go on a date with Ray. You feel me? Like Ray kind of cool.
What was you about?
Hey,
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Stop. What was you about to really say before you said go on a date? Now I gotta give Ray.
Now you gotta get Ray Ray some pussy.
I never gave Ray Ray no unicorn. I never gave Ray Ray no unicorn.
Ray Ray. Why you do Ray Ray like
Why
that?
you play the fuck out of it? How did Ray Ray win?
Because we talked.
Ray Ray did not win.
He come see me one day at work, bring me some lunch. Next thing you know, I get a phone call. I get a phone call from a girl talking about, yeah, that's my red car you driving there. I said, I'm good. I don't need them type of problems, Ray Ray.
Ray Ray did not.
So
Ray Ray lost.
Ray Ray had him a little Rayisha, and he was trying to upgrade, and he didn't know if I was gonna go or not. So he was still holding on to Rayisha while he was trying to get with a candy. You feel me? Because you know how the game go. Like, all right, I'm trying to upgrade, but I don't know if I need to get rid of my comfort zone because I don't know if she for real. Like, she kind of bossed up. Like, I might need to play it cool real quick. Let me buy her son a coat. Let me play a little, you give her a little weed, whatever. Let me make sure I get in where I fit in. And you know, when I wasn't going, you feel me? He kept raising.
Do women see men giving them gifts and just giving them shit, you know, and then try to milk that situation and not even give them some pussy, which they know that this man is wanting?
Nah, he didn't even. We never got to that. It wasn't like I was purposely
did he want? Did he want?
We never got in a situation to where it was
possible.
It was never even. It was never. It never presented itself.
It never lined up.
I can't say that I wouldn't have. I'm just saying that we never spent that kind of quality time together to make that happen.
Where did he bring the coat to? Where did he bring the coat to?
We met up at the weed spot. To get the coat.
I
got a coat and a bag.
But did you?
But I kept in contact. I was talking. I was giving him a chance. I normally wouldn't have, but he was nice. He was a gentleman. So I went ahead and gave him the number. Then I buy weed from him. Did the thing with the coat or whatever. So we became cool. It wasn't like.
But did you make sure y'all didn't meet up in places where y'all couldn't be a little more?
I didn't have to. I didn't have to because come to find out, Ray Ray had a girl. A very possessive, controlling girl.
That was her apartment, so
when
he wasn't
saw
going there anyway.
Exactly. When he saw me, he was sneaking and geeking. He had 5 minutes to spare.
Yeah, okay.
That nigga
he
be at home
that
with
little
his kids and his girl, for real. He just got, you know, we had that brief encounter. It never created, the time never created itself. When a nigga take care of a bitch real good or you look out and you do things like that, though, we want to give y'all some pussy. We don't not want to give y'all the pussy. We like sex. I don't know why niggas think we don't. We love sex. We love to come multiple times, over and over again, probably more than y'all do. We can come more than y'all can.
Especially when the sex good between the two.
And some more and some more. But we do work on incentives sometimes. Sometimes even we need to be like emotionally fulfilled, and some men are not capable of being that in touch with their emotions. So they do other things. They might be a gifter.
Fulfilled.
You might be a gifter because you might not be a good with the words of affirmation. You might not be good at giving massages. So you're going to pay for a bitch to have a spa day.
Yeah.
But you know bitch back be hurting because I work too. Like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just equal give and take. I feel like
love it, though.
You got to make it work for you.
Would any of y'all would have broke up or divorced Jeff Bezos? He's one of the richest men in the world. Would you have divorced him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would
you
that
could
have
get
been?
a bag from it?
What was the issue?
What if you would have walked away without no money at all?
That wouldn't have happened.
So,
because I would have been making a name for myself. I would have never just been Jeff Bezos' wife.
Yes.
I would have never just been that. I don't care how much money my husband got. I don't care. I would have never just been that. It's no way I would have walked away with nothing. If I feel like it's that severe that I need to part ways, I would have already been building myself up. I would have been putting something to the side already.
Milk
Ain't
Jesus.
no way I'm going without nothing.
Milk Jesus. Would you ever break up with Oprah cold turkey? Like y'all married, and if you leave this marriage, you leaving with nothing, nigga. You leaving with the drawers you got on. And an Uber ride, courtesy of the company, not even her.
Depending on the situation, you can't say.
Wait, let Milk Jeezy answer for himself.
I mean, that's why I asked you what the situation was.
I'm talking to Milk Jeezy.
Well, you just talking about like just leaving a period. I don't like me personally. I'm just the type like before I met Oprah, I've been had some. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think like I go into the situation with just like, okay, I'm gonna go fuck with Oprah to milk her pockets. Like, I'm gonna fuck with her.
Get some game, learn some shit.
Okay,
Network,
like,
plug
teach me the business.
But what if she takes it personal that you're actually trying to?
Or the main thing, what you really was gonna say is, You fuck with her because you care about her for real.
Right, right.
Because I feel, I mean, me personally, like.
Well, what if she felt offended that you're trying to do things to benefit yourself? And she's like, no, don't worry about it. I've already.
That's what he's trying to say. He ain't.
No, I mean, me as a person, we already had that understanding. Because if I tip down on Oprah, I'm gonna let her know, like, baby, I ain't worried about what you got. Like, I may not have what you got, but me personally, I feel like in due time, if I keep doing what I can do for myself, then eventually I can have those same things. That's why I like being with people who progressing and got stuff, because it gives me that motivation. One day I can have this of my own, do it how I want to do it.
Yeah.
So I want to be there just for the money. So like, I don't
learn me some.
I want to give a fuck about the money. You can have them M's, because I feel like in due time I can have them M's too.
Right. So man, if your first marriage was to Oprah, would you be divorced today?
I don't think so. I mean, it just depends, you know. I mean, you never know, man. You know, you don't know how people will feel about you and how you'll feel about somebody else.
Right.
But my self-respect is worth more than money.
Yeah,
and
right.
for somebody
Yeah,
to continue to degrade me just because they got
more than me,
more money, not a necessarily more powerful position, because we give money its value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, for example, I'm gonna say this. Like, I got a Benz, okay? And before I got it, I thought it was major. But after I got it, I understand that it's a car.
Yep.
And I also got a truck, and I can drive both of them.
Yeah.
One might ride a little bit smoother, but like I put a different radio in the truck. It's an older truck, but I got a radio in there that kind of show YouTube videos and shit. So I like driving that too. Yeah. And so it's not discovering like these things that we put all of these values on. Is not as important when you actually get them, because once you get it, you're on to the next shit. I got that car, now I'm like, man, we need to, you now I'm like, man, we need to fix the fucking studio up. And now that we got this, now I'm like, damn, what else should we get? There's another thing that you got to get. And being in a position where you have to let somebody give you something is kind of like inferior. And that's what Candy says a lot. Like, I hear her say this like from time to time when she come through, right? She always say, I'm going 50-50 with my husband, like in a whatever way.
Right.
But I work too, motherfucker. So I can't fold your clothes, wash them, and put them away because I'm contributing to this, and this. But even if Candy had somebody like Jeff Bezos, who is the richest person in the world,
right, still gonna put the motherfucking
she would still
I'm still work.
So you don't work because your husband isn't providing enough.
Exactly.
You work because you have a burning desire to live your highest positive. No, the lifestyle ain't nothing. You are working to live your own expression in life.
Exactly. Right. You earn you get to pay the cost to be the boss, like type situation. Not that I want to be the boss at all in my marriage, but I want to have a say.
But it ain't even about that. Like you have a desire. You have a desire to do what you want to do, and no amount of money
is gonna restrict that.
Can stop that. You couldn't be a housewife, even if Jeff Bezos, the richest motherfucker in the world, was your husband, because the thought of you having to walk away with nothing fuels your energy to create your own.
And so having to waste all, I feel like
you got a contribution. You got a contribution to this world.
To make to this world, to my husband, to the house, to whatever, to everything. If I got all these contributions, why would I dumb down so bad that I would just be here and be a mother? I find value in being a mother, and I find value in being a wife, but like, I am more than that. Yeah. I am fucking funny. Like, I make people laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I just be, I could never be satisfied with that kind of life. And whoever be with me would have to understand that type of situation. Because
they have to. And there is somebody for you.
There's somebody for everybody.
And, I mean, shit. Sometimes, man, you miss what you got looking for different shit. Man, I do shit like this all the time, you guys. Y'all know what I do? Look at this. I'll put some shit on my neck just like this. And I'll look everywhere in this motherfucking store for this motherfucking shit that I got on my fucking neck. But you know what that is? That's a metaphor for life. Where we go looking, I got a fucking store right fucking here, and I'm out here looking like, damn, what the fuck can I do to make some money? Motherfucker, concentrate on what you have and fucking polish that shit up until it does what it's supposed to do before you try to go and find something else that can make money quicker. Now, work your plan. Work this shit until it develops and blossoms. Like, water your seed, my nigga. Water your seed. Continue to do that, and then the shit will do what it's supposed to do, you know?
Word. So, Master Reset. Let's talk about Master Reset.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
This is a playbook by all of us men. The Master Reset is when the box is getting a little too, you know what I mean? It's getting a little too crazy for you at that point in time. You know what I mean? And you don't want to end the night a little quick. You know what I mean? It's called the pull out, smack, and reset. You know what I mean? How do women feel about the Master Reset?
I am okay with the reset.
I am too.
As long as you putting that mouth to work.
So you said in the Master Reset there needs to be some other action.
Absolutely.
What? After he done fucked you?
If we're going and you're trying not to nut, so you pull out.
And then start.
Don't. What if I was about to nut? It ain't nasty. That's my thing. I said.
I mean, they don't mean that I ain't
What
nasty,
if I
but
was
I'm just
about
saying.
to? What if I was about to come when you poured
I'm
out?
gonna wash me off first. We're gonna finish this. He one of them niggas.
Off the Milk Jeezy. Wait. We gotta go to Milk Jeezy now. Milk Jeezy, how do you feel about the Master Reset, bro?
He doing it.
What do you do during your reset? What do you do when you resetting?
I'm gonna tell you how to smack it on.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Right. Coming out of
Yeah.
It don't do nothing for us.
Yeah, dude.
Smack it on there.
No.
We both reset.
That is different.
You might lick your fingers a little bit and rub that motherfucker, man, with some good clean hands. But niggas.
I said the Kamehameha Tumba.
Yeah. This is about the same thing as a tongue. Two motherfucking fingers wet.
Nah, this my thing though.
Get you
This
together.
my thing though. When y'all come out for the reset, right? What if y'all don't never take into consideration where we're at in the process? We wanted that multiple times, right? So we might have been about to get one, and because you about to get one, and you don't know if you can go round two, you want to pull it out and do all of that. But like, damn, now I get reset. Like, so now I'm reset.
Yeah, you put me back.
What about
but
me?
something
You
that's not talked about enough is something that's not talked about enough.
I've seen it
How
though.
many times y'all nut?
No, not that. But sometimes women ain't as good and get dry. Like you can fuck a woman till they go dry. That
happened to me. Listen, okay, let me explain something. Can I educate y'all? Can I just educate y'all?
If I had a car.
I ain't saying y'all don't know this, but let me educate the men that don't know, right? So a woman has a cycle, right? And it's usually like 28 days in this cycle, right? During this cycle, your woman has several phases. She goes from being when it's ovulation time, when it's time to make a baby, when it's time to create life and eggs start dropping,
Flowing.
she is the wettest, wateriest, slipperiest that she ever gonna be. When it gets time, when ovulation is over, it thickens up. That's when it gets creamy because it's not a safe space. It's not creating a lane for the sperm to make it to the egg. It's preventing the sperm from getting to it. In case a sperm already made it up there and the egg is fertilized, it's protecting the egg from anything bad getting back up in there. So that's why it gets thicker. So, and then there's a point in time where it gets sticky. So it's like you have to know what part of the cycle you dealing with a woman at, and then you have to, if she getting dry, that's all the more reason to put that mouth to work.
Ooh.
Yeah.
During that reset.
I understand that.
That's what that is. That's all.
Let me tell you,
It's
if
A woman gotta fucking.
if you stopping because I'm getting dry during your to reset because I'm getting dry, you're the problem. It's not me.
You're the problem.
You're the problem.
I have a question. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let me get at y'all. Wait.
If a bitch ain't
So if a nigga's dick goes soft, if a nigga's
because I got
Well, what about if a nigga? What about if a nigga? Wait, the woman's the problem.
You went in there and I was already ready. It's you supposed to keep me.
You was supposed to keep me.
You gotta keep me excited.
All right, wait. What?
You gotta keep them juices coming.
Wait. Smith.
You gotta keep them juices.
What about if a man is? What about if a man becomes disinterested and he's fucking you and then he like, man, hell, he stops and his dick goes down? Is that the woman's fault? Equal. It's like. So,
hold on, I'm gonna say this.
That's when she gotta put that mouth to it.
Accountability.
Hold on,
Accountability.
We gonna talk about accountability. If the box is wet, if the box is warm and wet and ready to go, and you get inside, that's a you problem. If she get dry, that could be a her problem.
If she get dry,
Wait a minute.
It could be her problem. But if the box is ready and wet and you pull out and reset and you can't get back hard, that's a you problem.
I got a question.
but we talking about her that gets dry. Is that a her problem? Is there such thing as a woman with a dry pussy?
Yes.
I don't know. I ain't
I
had.
think
Yes,
there's
it's
a such
medical
thing.
term for it. It's a medical term for it.
They got all type of shit for dry pussy. But
Yes, they got lube and shit out here for women who got dry pussy.
But listen, that's why.
Women are inadequate sometimes.
But that's why niggas need to know y'all care less who y'all fucking. That's why y'all don't be knowing before y'all get in there that a bitch got a problem.
I got an also question. Look, I got
You gotta know the bitch.
I got an also question, right? Wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than dryness,
Where's this funny?
how come if a girl boxes it, it's like it's brand new to her? Does a woman be able to smell it or is it like smelling your
You
breath?
should smell your pussy first.
Is it
My
like smelling your
grandma
breath?
told me that. No, you should smell your pussy before anybody smell it.
If people in the room can smell your pussy, you
She
smell
knew
your
she
pussy.
stunk. If you smell me and then tell me you smell me, I smelled me first. I don't care what I said to you. I smelled me first.
Period. I don't give
She
a fuck
lied.
what you talking about. She lied.
She lied.
She lied.
She smelled
Every
her.
woman that stink know they pussy stink.
Every woman that pussy
She
stank,
might
know
be
that pussy
used to
stank.
her odor,
Oh,
but
okay.
she knows she got a smell.
Wait, nah.
I know used
You
to
know,
that
some,
shit.
no, well, I'm talking about
That's
people. Some
nasty.
people stink in general. You know, been around people that got a nasty smell. Period.
I know people that got bad insides.
Yeah.
So they outside. They be
Yeah.
stinking up
So
the
they
outside.
know they fucking stink.
How do you get bad insides? How does that happen to
Your
a
diet.
It's a pH diet. It's your diet.
Diet.
I swear to God, it's your diet. I see bitches at the club drink dark liquor and all night long. I never see these bitches with no water.
And what
I never
women
see them with no
don't
water.
understand,
When we go out somewhere and we go to a restaurant and you drink, you know how they offer you that water? These bitches be turning the water down. No, I'm good. No, bitch, you need that water. Put some lemon in it too. Alkaline that water, cause your pH fucked up. Like bitches know, and your pH can be fucked up not on your own for something you did. Your pH could be fucked up because you might be with a partner that you with your same partner and y'all have raw sex all the time.
And he
Or
like the nut in
he
you.
want to
That
nut
can
in you.
mess up your
All that
pH
shit
balance.
messes up your pH, and maybe she don't give a fuck cause her
Nutting
nigga
in
like
them?
it. Maybe she don't care cause her nigga like it.
The same person just nutting.
Even the same person.
Period. It mess up your pH.
I swear to God, Google that shit. It's bad for you. I dish with yogurt.
No way, man.
You dish with yogurt.
You ain't, as a woman, you're not supposed to
You
dish it
can
all.
do. You can.
What about Yanni bars?
Yogurt.
They talk
Greek
about all
yogurt,
that.
baby.
Wait.
Greek yogurt, baby. Put the natural.
What about Yanni bars?
Best
Hey,
friend
you
can
better
tell
say
you more
it.
about
Wait.
that.
Hold on.
Kenny.
Let me ask you this.
Kenny, what about Yanni bars?
What about the
Yeah.
women who before yogurt was invented? What could they do?
It was vinegar water.
No, but you eat.
That's that pussy back.
Before yogurt invented, every bitch pussy stank.
Yogurt.
They like, damn, thank God for yogurt. It saved pussy. I don't even know how the fuck fucking was taking place before yogurt goddamn existed.
He said the pussy's like the 1400s.
Apple cider. Somebody
They
said
like,
apple
ooh.
cider vinegar in the bath. Yes, ma'am.
Apple cider
Listen.
vinegar will do your
What does it do?
good.
What does it do
Apple cider
to
vinegar
it?
is good for. It's an anti-inflammatory.
It gets-
and it's an antibacterial. So first of all, no,
It swims
it's
up
not
in
even.
there.
Everybody think you're supposed to bathe in vinegar to make your pussy back tight.
Tight?
That shit,
Oh.
that's a fucking myth, okay? If your coochie gonna
Shit.
snap back, it's gonna snap back. The apple cider vinegar in the water is an anti-inflammatory
It's
and it's an
snapping back.
antibacterial. It helps keep your pH balanced, and it also helps with cramps and shit like that. Like it's a natural anti-inflammatory.
And that's
you
the
can
same
men
shit
can wash
that's
their
in
beard
yogurt,
with it if
too.
they had beard bumps and shit. You can do all type of shit with apple cider vinegar. It's the truth.
What about
organic?
with sex?
Yeah.
What do women like more? Do they like fast fucking, or do they like a more slow?
I like a remix.
Serious?
A little bit.
I was about to say,
of
can we get a more combination?
Yeah.
Can I get an AABBCC?
So start off how? Start.
I like a combo. Hit her with the
She did not just do the blood. Wait. She did the blood over Mortal Kombat, y'all.
Fatality. Goddamn, you gotta
fight.
Go in strong.
It depends on.
Oh my
But listen,
God.
it's not about the speed of things. You need a combination of both, right? If a bitch say right there, stay with whatever you're doing.
Whatever
stay consistent.
consistency you at when a bitch tell you right
Don't
there.
speed up.
That's the consistency she
No,
wants.
that don't mean speed
She
up.
don't
Go
want you
hard
to go to the left.
Stay
She don't
right
want you to
there.
go to the right. She don't want you to go faster or slower.
We
Wherever
different.
you at, you do exactly that.
Just
That's
stay-
what she
just
want.
stay
And
safe.
you can get a surprise if you do that. Exactly how you want. If you do that exactly how I want, you can get a surprise.
It's a toy in the
But
box.
It's toy in the box. Speaking of toys, let's talk about toys. Let's talk about toys, because y'all talking about the reset. I think toys help with the reset. So if you don't want to put y'all mouth to work,
Rosie.
I don't like Rosie. First of all, Rosie is going to disable your clitoris, okay? Don't do it. I just feel like that motherfucker too strong. I don't want to lose the sensitivity in my flower, so I ain't fucking with that.
That's the
Rose.
master reset on y'all.
I don't want that shit. Just give
I
me a
haven't
little
used the
light.
Rose.
Just give me a little light. I don't need all that. That rose is death. That rose
With experience
is
with the
death,
rose.
y'all.
Nah, we ain't talking about the rose. We're saying women
The
use
rose.
toys and shit. If you get somebody who
You don't bring
experienced,
toys?
you ain't got. I mean, toys.
Oh,
I don't know, bro. Look,
Jesus.
I'm just saying like that, bro. How I started off as a man, we was smashing.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't no making love, so like, I know how to get you together.
Mhm.
I'm not.
But do you really, do you think you know how to get me together, or do you know how to get me together?
I know.
See, that's the thing. Y'all be
Look.
thinking y'all know how to get us together.
I'm gonna tell you
How
like
do
But
that.
you don't know
I
how to
know
get us
the time.
together.
We jumped out the porch. We ain't jump out the porch no boyfriend. I mean no being. Oh, I got a girlfriend. I mean I'm smashing. So at the end of the day, I know how to bust you down. Now making love, you might have to teach me how to do that because I ain't made love to too many women. You know what I'm saying?
Every
I know how to
woman
bust
don't
you.
want to be
I'm
made
getting
love
together.
to. We like to
Like,
fuck.
Together.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna bust you. That's why I say I'm gonna bust you.
I'm not gonna give away too much, but like for instance, so like when you having sex with somebody, right? You should be picking up on
The signals.
like you can tell what you're doing, and then like
If
for
it's
instance,
going good or not.
and then like for instance, like
Not true.
what if you have to like a certain science,
We
right?
lied
Like
to y'all.
You should know women.
We lied to y'all. Don't
Some shit you
always
can't lie
think.
let me finish. Wait.
Some shit you can't lie about.
Your body react to a certain thing that's happening to it. Okay. Not even a fake shake.
I don't put on the fake
Taking a
shake
leg shake
real quick
for
for a nigga to get
I'm
off
not
me.
talking. No.
Stop playing. You better stop playing. I will thump her the fuck
Look
out of
at
that
me,
sled
look at
like
me,
damn,
look
you
at me.
motherfucker. Y'all got me fucked
You
up.
got me, nigga. I'm ready.
You
Let me
can-
hurry up.
All right.
Let me hurry up. These niggas is crazy. Let me hurry up.
That's just because you ain't had nobody that really knows that.
I'm telling you.
Don't
look,
ever think
You gotta
that
get
I
somebody
was with a
know
man
they
for
know.
13 years. I got
don't
fucked
mean
right
nothing.
that whole 13 years, and ain't no nigga fucked me like that nigga since he went. Gone, nigga. And he played with the toys. He don't play with the toys and all that shit, nigga.
Toy
He fucked
Story,
me.
nigga.
He don't
Toy
fuck
Story.
me and was playing with the toys and fucking me, nigga. So you ain't gonna tell me that a nigga can't do you right with some toys and fuck you too. You ain't gonna tell me that. And ain't no nigga did that yet. I'm just saying, since that nigga left.
Drop in the comments.
So wait.
Drop in the comments.
Wait. I'm gonna ask a
I
question.
ain't saying I ain't being
Stop.
fucked good.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Candy.
Ain't no nigga been up there yet.
Sonny.
Ain't no nigga been up there yet.
So Sonny, wait. So Sonny.
Touch my insides.
Wait.
Nigga, that's all I'm saying.
So Sonny. Wait. So Sonny, during this time that these things were happening to you, during the greatest sex of your life, your body reacted no matter what, right? There were certain involuntary things in your body that reacted to the way he was performing, correct?
I know a man to do me like that right now.
Okay then, so what I'm telling you is, yes, you can do all this faking hoo-hoo,
And
ha-ha-ha, all that
it don't have nothing to do with sex though. He can talk to me.
I'm not talking about that. What I'm telling you is, there are ways of telling when a man is performing his job properly, whether you say something or not. Like all this screaming and stuff like that, the real thing is when you in there like, come on now. You in there breathing. You ain't in there making all that little fake ass noise.
No, we forget to breathe. We forget to breathe when it's good.
Yeah, it's way different. Yeah.
Do y'all man when we grab y'all cheeks and pull y'all in?
Can we grab a butt cheek?
I don't like that shit.
Can we grab a butt cheek?
Do y'all man that?
Do you like to be pulled in?
They grab a nigga butt cheeks and pull you in.
It's not in a gay way. We are not trying to see how gay you gonna let us test. It's not a test.
That's what a hand does that.
Relax. Like I
You
didn't
move and you be like, where I'm gonna put him? Ass, here it goes. Pull it in like. I'm gonna take him off.
Do it fuck up your erection?
It ain't that.
He said, yeah, it kinda do.
Like okay, like so when we're in the element, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we have a rhythm that like we are working at. Sometimes like y'all just like throw our rhythm out sometimes. Like y'all turn to white girls sometimes. It's like y'all be all out beat. Like you know what I'm saying? We got a little way that we doing
right
it.
there. Fuck all that shit.
Cool.
Fuck all that beat you going to in your head.
Yeah, like come on, like you not throw me up.
Nigga.
This ain't no
I'm
damn
what you
disco.
talking about, nigga. If we change the rhythm, that's you need to just follow suit.
But we set the trend.
Y'all set the trend, but if we
Y'all don't have no rhythm. I don't care what y'all say. I do not be going to no beat.
You crazy? I'm from the South. That's what you
Y'all go off the back beat. That's why y'all be fucking wrong. Cause it be the back beat.
Y'all produce.
Wait.
DJ Khaled.
I Destiny said roses. Wait. Destiny said
roses are
bad for you.
They are.
Toys are overrated to me, and if it's not the D, I don't want it. And then Lachelle said, it's a vibe too, though.
I don't want I don't want my toys for penetration. No, I like my toys for external stimulation. I prefer to have a real penis.
Yeah, no diddle
inside. When it comes to that, but I don't see nothing wrong with a little vibrate.
Yeah,
little vibrate ain't never hurt nobody.
So you don't see nothing wrong.
Little bullet.
Getting your little
It's 7 different speeds.
Okay. Listen.
So wait, I asked you a question. So
to do it too.
Wait. Would you be more disgusted if you caught your man jerking off the YouTube, jerking off the BT Uncut, or jerking off the National Geographic?
What the fuck?
Which one is the worst?
The animals. Cause that's gonna make me feel like that nigga wanna fuck an animal.
No,
it's the animals.
No. On National Geographic, he watching like you know what I'm saying, like the naked women of like Africa and all that.
Oh well then. I don't know, cause you see animals on there with the lions and shit, so I'm gonna be like, this nigga wanna fuck a dog? Like, but other than that, then.
So is a nigga jacking off to Pornhub or anything else? Is that cheating?
I haven't.
Nah, hell nah. You allowed to touch yourself. It's yours.
Yeah, cause I'm a
self-love.
It's yours, goddamn.
So no woman should be offended by their man doing that shit.
Nope. Unless you feel like he got a problem. If you feel like he doing it too often, like he fresh out of puberty.
Then he do it every day.
If a nigga fresh out of puberty with it, that's a fucking problem. If I'm here and I'm willing.
I was
if
about
I'm
to
here
say,
and I'm willing.
Yeah, if
you know I'm the busy, if I'm a busy bitch or something this week, you gotta do what you gotta do because I'm going to
right.
You down, nigga, don't think I make.
Yeah, if you don't try to engage me first and try to jack, that's a problem for me.
He's sneaking and jacking off on you.
You jack out while I'm in the house.
So I'm really gonna walk in the room. And you doing this by yourself. And you doing this shit by yourself.
This nigga go straight down like, nah, what?
Look at that. Thank you, Most High.
Thank the Most High for sure. The back. So wait. So what if he is on like a what was the one like the you feel me, like the cam chat thing, right? So where he's on there and it's a woman that is live, and you feel me, he's watching it live. She can't see him, but
I don't think it's no different.
so all right, wait. All right. Now wait. Now we paying for one-on-one sessions with this lady.
Like some OnlyFans subscription shit.
Where she can see him, and he can see her. Is that
You
cheating?
is not gonna pay no other bitch to jack off. You're not. Baby, I will watch you. I will watch you jack off.
Is that cheating? No, wait. But is that
when
cheating?
when you are tapping into your finances, if your finances are joint,
That's
you
going
tapping
outside
into your
of it.
finances, you going way far and beyond. You just like to do whatever you like to do. You have a fetish or you have something like, you know what I'm saying? I had a nigga that wanted to do phone sex stories and shit. Like, niggas be creepy. Like, hell yeah. I'm about to start this story.
I ain't
you gotta
been there
finish.
yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this story. You gotta finish the story.
Did you finish?
Yeah,
Did you finish the?
I finished that motherfucking story. He probably had a good nut to that story because I was real extra with it. I mean, if you're gonna go all the way. But yeah, that didn't last long.
So Milk, bro. So wait. Is your girl allowed to just bust herself down even if you in the house?
I mean, she can do whatever she want to do.
Like if you sleep and she go in the restroom and then you feel me, like you got the good water pressure and then she bust it down and then she gonna lay down next to you after she done fucked the faucet. I mean, would you feel a little disrespected by that?
No.
Okay.
What about next to you? Because I ain't going to the bathroom. I'm going to do that shit right there in the
Throw a leg
bed
over
with
your
you.
ass.
I mean, shit, I'm
throw a
type of-
leg
I'm
over a
real funny
nigga
with it,
like-
though, so you get the busting next to it. I'm gonna slide over and I'm gonna get to tell me what to do with it.
Okay, exciting. Look,
Right.
nigga, please
As
bring
you
a
should.
little foreplay to the
As
room.
you should.
Yes, that's what you
yeah.
should do. That's a great answer for you men out there. If you catch your bitch playing with herself, join in,
Join
talk
in.
to her, coach
Now,
her
wait.
out of that nut. Coach her out of that nut.
All right, so flip the coin. What if your girl's paying for like what one celebrity got an OnlyFans? Like Safari's OnlyFans.
Safari.
Oh, fuck.
What if your shorty paying for the Safari OnlyFans and you catch her on there?
We ain't paying on other niggas now. We ain't paying nobody else.
I feel like it's the same shit.
So is money
If
cheating?
that's the case, you gonna pay me.
Money cheating.
Money is cheating.
That's what these
You gonna
couples
pay
are
me.
saying right here. They
Money.
say when you start dipping into the finances,
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
That's just doing something to bring you money back to a business.
Yeah,
that
if it's
you
an
got. 'Cause
investment.
I mean, I'm an artist, so I know sometimes my girl might feel some type of way because I pay females to do like twerk promos. Put my music in the background. Twerk.
Yeah.
As you should, bro. Like
You know what
promo.
I'm saying?
Promo.
Yeah.
But
So I
she
know
just
you
had
like
to trust that
struggling
you
and
don't
like-
reach out to the bitches after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
And then of course they gonna fuck with you because you done spend money with them. So now they like,
I'm the type of nigga at the same time. If it was some type of shit where it was like, well, damn, I kind of like this. Like, I probably tell my shit like, babe, you know, shit, we're gonna go over here. She dance like, we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, let me go check out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel her out just to see what her vibe is. You know, if I see that she ain't rocking with it, then I know like, okay, shit. I don't want no drama.
You gotta sneak.
So I ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna do it.
I'm the type of nigga too. Like I don't like all that drama. Like I don't like
Yeah.
female fighting over me. Like,
All that dumb ass
I'm too
shit.
player for all that shit. Like I like bras to be smooth.
Yeah.
Like even
Exactly.
if you got a problem with that, bro.
Bruh.
Like when you around me, like don't,
Bruh.
we don't do all that.
Bruh. Less drama always wins with me. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, if you respect me and you less drama, you always gonna have a seat with me. Always. Like,
Always.
you feel me? And then like a lot of people don't understand like the whole aspect of just playing your position, right?
If a woman knows how to shut the fuck up, it'll go a long way.
That's not good.
No. Well, I'll give you an example. I'll give you guys an
I'm just
example, right?
playing.
So I just saw this post today about
man knows it
about like Gabrielle Union and D Wade, and probably you can say what you want about their family. You can look at Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Just playing your position can go a long way sometimes. So it's like a
I say
lot.
that all the time.
Yeah.
You'll be mad at me because a bitch can play her
Beyonce,
position very well.
right?
Beyonce played the fuck
perfect
out that
example.
position. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like Rihanna happier than Beyonce, and she only got a little what's his name? You feel me? She happy as fuck. Regular nigga. He probably was like lucky to get famous type ass
He
nigga.
ain't
like,
really no
but he
regular
really.
nigga. ASAP blew. ASAP was.
I'm
hot
not
before
saying like
Young
his.
was
I'm
hot.
not saying like how high he
He
is in
was.
the industry. I'm saying his demeanor, his presentation.
What he does on the record.
Even how he look, he don't even, to this day, he don't carry himself like no rich ass
just
nigga.
like a regular-
He look like a little dirt. I know that nigga. I done
He
saw
like
that
a
nigga in the
humble-
hood
he
before.
like a humble
I know a
dude.
nigga that look just like him right now.
Yeah, you can tell when
money
he
didn't make him.
And I
He
see
still
that
the
makes
same
sense to me.
way.
People is mad like Drake done blocked Rihanna. He done unfollowed her and shit. I'm like, what are you mad for? She don't want a Drake, nigga. You know how many problems a Drake was gonna give her?
Right.
A$AP Rocky gonna take care of love
And love her dirty draws.
and all the pictures like this. Yeah, nigga, you got your Rihanna and you know what it is. And you an A$AP Rocky, but you still know you got you a Rihanna, right? All right, that's cool.
So my last question.
Yeah.
Is this a scientific 100% fact that every brown-skinned girl with a short haircut, she gotta have a fatty?
I can't answer this.
Is that a scientific fact?
I don't know.
And she got waves in there with the side little line in her cut. She
Man,
gotta
you
have
know,
it.
I
Man,
think it
women
take
are
confidence
beautiful in
to
all
cut.
different ways.
Of course, they
I
are,
think it
Smidge.
takes. I think
But
it
is it a
take
scientific
confidence to
fact?
cut. I think a woman that cuts her hair is confident with her body. Period.
Absolutely.
Regardless of the shape it is, like if you got a big booty, it helps to be. If you bald headed, you know what I'm saying. If you bald headed, it helps to have other things to look at. You know what I mean. But at the same time, though, I feel like you don't have to have.
Well, that's
this
like
big
saying if you
voluptuous
ugly,
build.
then it's best to have something else to look at.
Some money. If you ugly, you better have some money to look
You
at.
better have something to look at.
Some money to look
why
at.
is it-
Listen,
Yeah,
how many ugly bitches keep
I
their
know some
motherfucking hair
jingables,
done
hair, nails,
and keep
clothes be on point,
and she not
and got a
ugly
fat
no
ass
more.
booty.
But now she not ugly no more because
her ass
but
fat.
she not ugly no more because she doing other things though. She accentuating her strong points. Like we all gotta know what's ugly
He
about
can't
us.
feel
I
no
know
type
what's
of
wrong
it.
with me. Shit.
He do. He just gotta join in. All right,
You
that's
talking about him playing on the side? Yeah.
You can build it. That's like build it, man. You can build you one. You know what I'm saying?
And from the ground up.
Hey, from the
So
ground up.
wait. So that's probably like our biggest like contention is that, right? So like women will have like a dude who may have potential and is like, well, you just ain't doing it, whatever. Right now, that breakup will motivate that man to come and become the man he should be sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But a man can see a woman like potential. So me and Smith talking like a lot of times where like a woman could be driving down the street and you know her X5500, you feel me? She shining, whatever. She just left the shop. She fine as hell. She see a nigga who just left the gym. He walks to his car, but he's standing by a bus stop. And you say, girl, I would never. You don't know where he walking off to. Like, he could be walking from one business to his next business.
Right.
And he parked over there. But you say, girl,
And
I would never.
a lot of people park their cars and actually ride the bus, but
Yeah.
they can get off at a certain stop.
I got a friend right now who is a coach for Dominican University.
But then
in
finish
Chicago.
the point.
Yeah. Like, for anyway. So, like a woman would not do that, but a man will see that and say, build a bear, right? Like, feel me? Like, you can see potential, you would take money and
Fuck a bear.
Not true.
fuck a bear.
A man will
A man will see a fuck a bear and say,
A bitch can see a build-a-bear. A man will see a fuck-a-bear.
Yeah, woman will build a bear, a man
Women
will
will
fuck
build
a
a
bear.
bear, nigga. A man will fuck a bear, bitch.
And keep it moving.
moving.
Well, women
Cause
will
we
see
been
the
loving
potential
niggas
in a
for
man and then
potential
try
for a
to
long time.
fix the nigga up. But
been-
she won't
to her
see
liking,
him
not
to her like.
Wait.
Yeah.
To her liking, not to his.
Right,
ambitions,
like
his
a
goals.
woman won't
If he had-
approach
He
a
gotta
fucked
be-
up
He gotta
nigga.
be,
A
he gotta
woman
be
won't
motivated to get himself there.
And she won't approach a nigga in his most fucked up element. Like he could be in his most fucked up element and approach you, and you might go for it, but you won't approch him. But a man will approach a woman,
In her most damn
goddamn
distressed
dragging her
moment.
goddamn
Yeah.
bags down the street,
He got kicked out
fresh
of the house.
right, and on a
With
rainy
the
day,
bag
oh, you need a motherfucking ride.
The
Look at
lace
that
on
straight cat. He looks at her.
You know why that is? Because our friends gonna laugh at us. Y'all friends high five y'all when y'all pick up a new straggler.
Ooh.
Our friends gonna be like, bitch, you best with him.
Wait. No, let her go.
Nobody will ever know that the man fucked her though.
Let her go,
But
Milk.
listen, our friends shame us. Our friends will shame us for the type of nigga we got. Like girls secretly compete amongst their friend circle. So it's like my nigga.
Y'all
better than
weirdos.
yours.
All y'all
exactly,
weirdos doing
weird
that.
as fuck. It's not on purpose. It just happens, right? So like,
What's back in the bin? I'm like, man, that's
I'm
nice,
just
man.
saying that, but
When I
that's
go
how
to the
we
drop,
are.
he like,
But why
man,
you
I
think
love
it's
that
just
drop,
me and
bro.
her?
Yeah.
I'm competing.
We ain't competing. I ain't got made. He had that when I made.
Ah,
We just
Like,
No,
Yeah.
it's not not
what it look like to us.
But
though.
like with some girl, like with
y'all
girls,
compete.
we like girls. I don't compete with shit because I be trying to make my own way. But I'm saying like girls have a more competitive spirit, and like I think that girls are more judgy when it comes to who they see their homegirls with. We gonna be like, girl, don't mess with him. Girl, don't do that. Y'all don't tell each other. Y'all manage y'all business a lot more.
Right.
When it comes to who y'all deal with in relationships, unless you got a real close homeboy, most of the times a nigga just gonna be like, that's who he wanna fuck with. That's who he wanna fuck with. That's what I wanna do. I don't care. We invested. Like, girl, don't mess with him.
So you really gonna keep on messing with him? Like I told you.
Right.
He treat you bad. We be more invested. Y'all don't really give a fuck about that.
Wait. Time out.
Y'all allow each other to do fuck
Time
shit.
out.
We don't allow each other.
Time out. Do you women know how? Well, wait. The most valuable resource on this planet that y'all give away freely is energy. The most valuable asset on this earth that y'all give away freely, again, but behind the back, is energy. Y'all putting all this energy into a friendship?
I love
It makes sense why you got so much energy for your man. You going through all this with your friend and her friend. There can only be two people in a relationship. Rather y'all negotiate the rest or not.
That's not true either. People have polygamous relationships all the time. I believe strongly in polygamy.
See, you talk for you heard me. I said whether y'all negotiate that or not.
I take a sister wife.
So what I'm telling you is this. Y'all putting all this energy into things that do not even benefit your household directly. So what I'm telling you is this. Men.
Don't do that.
Bro, as long as my bro good, I'm good.
Yeah.
Whenever he come to me and he leaning, he stressing, I'm going to build him back up. Because I know what he knows is going to deal with his situation. Because one thing y'all friends don't always fail in is, like for instance, your longest relationship was what? Your longest relationship was
13 years.
13 years, right? So let's say y'all been friends for how long?
I know all about you.
Longer than that, 22.
Okay, right? So
y'all been together for 22 years?
All right, look. So
damn,
so look,
that is so cool. I didn't know that.
So even in that, you trying to explain how valuable she is to your man during that time, you did not have enough time to fill him in because those are years you put in. Wait. I'm gonna tell you why he can't. He can't fathom that because you can only tell her the things that arise during the time that you know him. So he don't know her for the person she truly is, only for the things you voice. And that is vice versa for when you in a relationship. So when you go to your friend talking about all your issues with your man, you ain't gonna talk about how he took the trash out today, how he did this and the third and the third, all the great things he did. You gonna come to her when you have a problem.
Nah, that's not how we do things. My husband's like her brother. So sometimes if I'm going hard on it, she be like, but you know, and so you know, like that is a different type of dynamic. She's not like when something bad happens, she's not like you need to leave him. You need to. Nah. She ain't always on my side. She come from logic because she know that it's a bigger picture. We married.
But
like,
y'all situation is unique. But most females don't have that dynamic to where it is a.
They don't have real love. Because if I really love her, she really love me, I'm not going to tell her to discard her situation.
Nor anything she tell me I'm going to take offense to.
I'm not going to get offended by her opinion. But then if I'm only moving in a certain way, I'm going to tell her, well, best friend, only reason I'm doing it this way is because this is that. And she going to respect it. And she going to be like, you know what? Well, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that you got your eyes open because I love you. I can't not say anything. I'm going to say something. But I'm not going to tell you what to do.
But I'm going to say it real
I'm not going to
quick,
tell you what to do. Best friend, do what you need to do. Do what you feel like you do. Whatever you do, if you like it, I love it. But I just want you to not be stressed. I don't want you to be depressed. You can't be losing weight. We got photo shoots. You can't be this and that. She looking at my interests more than, you need to be single. She's not that friend. That's because she's single. I want you to be single with me. That's not what we do. Like, that's not real love.
Okay, cool. Y'all situation is unique, but I'm telling you, in 98% of situations where friends aren't as close as you guys are, where like you have these friends that are like besties today, and then y'all fighting the very next day because she's done told some business that we know them people. Yeah. That has put a lot of energy.
How often should a man get his dick sucked?
Every chance he get.
I'm talking about in a relationship.
I
don't suck dick. I eat dick.
It help the meat grow.
My husband knows.
She's help the meat grow.
So
I like to eat dick. You should
every
eat
morning,
dick all the time.
Every morning. Is that asking for too much?
Okay
morning wood is the best.
I was about to say, if niggas keep on poking me in my back, we're going to have to take care of that. That's all I'm saying.
That's telling you to wake up.
In-house is different.
In-house.
I saw this joke. Wait.
In-house is different.
I gotta say the
wake up and come to your house.
I gotta say the joke.
Live with me. If you live with me, you might get some special perks. Some motherfuckers that live with me get.
I gotta say the joke because Milk said that he's like
That's telling you to wake up.
But wait, so if men wake up with morning wood and women wake up yawning, it's like the Lord trying to teach us something. You know what I mean?
That's where they go, huh?
It's biblical.
Like real shit, I'm good for that though. Like I done always been like, if I let you spend the night or you stay with me and you sleep in my bed, you can't sleep in my shit with no clothes on. Cause if I wake up with my dick hard, I don't wanna have to sit up there and pull your shit off, do all that shit trying to pull it off. Shit already out, and I can just go on shit.
But wait.
You know,
We got to talk about wait. Not gonna let me spend the night over your house. I'm dipping now.
All right, wait.
And I have my own cover in the bed.
I want to talk about this. Wait.
2 comforters on my bed. You get your own, and I get my own.
You touch on something that's so key in every real nigga's life, bro. Every real nigga,
man, make it cold and make you get under the cover.
No. Every real nigga that had this moment, right? Every real nigga in this room that had this moment to where you ain't know you gonna smash it now. She said it with her panties on, and you get the grabbing on it, and then when she lift up, you like, got me one. Got me one because you don't know if you gonna get it or not. She got her panties on, and she like give you that.
Slide them out.
You like, I don't know.
When she help you slide them out.
Yeah.
Like, I done already been the type where I know, like, if I got you to the point where we at the crib and we in the bed.
Man, you had busters, boy. You wasn't playing.
You laying there with your drawers, and I know you fucking.
That's that aggressive dark skin nigga shit.
At the end of the day, you would have told me some shit about how, like, nah, I don't really want to. Nah, I don't want to take these off because I don't want nothing to happen. If you feel like you didn't want shit to happen, if you hopping this bitch and you in your drawers, I'm busting.
Yeah,
I'm busting.
That's that South shit.
Like to me, I don't know. Like to me, I'm not as aggressive with that. To me, I just like it to be like to where it's mutual and a service.
What we doing? You ain't coming like what Gucci say. If you ain't want to fuck, what you spent the night for? That shit real. Cause you know what happened once we got to the house.
Is there a chance that a woman spends the night?
I was gonna say, do y'all feel like? Do y'all really feel like when y'all take a woman out, spend a certain amount of money on a date, and then if the date ends up at your house, even if it's the first date, are you upset or do you feel like she's obligated to finish the night off, giving you something in return?
I done kicked it with females. No. I had a good ass time. Came back to the place. We kicked it, drank more, fell asleep, woke up. Took her back to her car. That was the end of the night. And that probably last time I seen her.
That's
usually
bad.
Not even that big of a deal.
It's bad, but this is the thing. Usually, we want to give it to y'all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't ever go to a man's house without having intentions of doing
Nah, but
something
fuck
with
all that, cause
myself.
I can spend the night and we ain't gotta fuck though. Cause sometimes
I'm not going unless
if the intention is that, if that's not the intention. But what I'm saying is you gotta set the proper intention.
Take me to fuck home. I sleep in my own.
You gotta
I'm trying to
set the
sleep
proper
next to you
intentions,
unless
though.
I'm feeling something. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah, you
Take me home.
Niggas feel like you owe them.
Take me home, bro. I don't want me or you.
I don't feel like nobody should owe nobody nothing. That's just like
that's
saying
bullshit.
That's
They don't
like saying
owe.
if
You
I
don't
go.
owe.
But sometimes niggas get aggressive.
You can't buy no pussy from me.
And they demeanor
You can't buy no
demeanor
pussy
is
from me.
like
I'm gonna give it to
entitlement.
you if I
What
want
you
to
gotta do, Milk?
regardless.
Hold on, let me hear what you said.
So you can do as much as you want.
Wait. One mic.
I'm saying that's how you do it, cause I've been in a situation where like I knew a chick, we was cool, like we knew each other from Facebook. I say I ain't from here, so a lot of people like I don't know these people personally. Like I ain't go to middle school, high school with you.
Right.
Like, if you know me, we done been out somewhere. We Facebook friends. Like,
Right.
I done met a broad. We just be like, okay, well we'll link up. For one, I'm the type of person. If you ask me to pull up on you somewhere, then don't never expect for me to spend my money. But I'm always coming with money just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
And plus, I ain't no petty nigga. Like I ain't tripping like shit. We gonna have a drink. Shit. I want you to be fucked up like I'm getting fucked up.
Right.
I use some drinks because I feel like. If it ever come down to it and we link back up, shit, next one's on you.
Right.
Like,
Exactly. We friends.
I done had a broad to like have me meet up places and like at first I'm gonna peep with you, like I'm peeping your energy and your vibe to see how you gonna look, like how I look through your eyes, cause you might look at me as a peon or a ghetto. So I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna play. Okay, let me see how she run shit. But when I peep like damn, every time we link up. You linking up for a nigga to get you fucked up.
And your friends. You bring your friends too. Now I gotta buy you
Yeah,
and your
like,
friends drink.
You
stunting.
like, and you know, like you know, you don't want to seem like, damn, bro, I'm being petty. Like I can't buy the friend a drink. Like it ain't that. But then it comes to
But
point,
bitch,
like,
you
like,
trying to
man,
play me.
That's
man.
great.
I'm
Man,
saying,
wait.
with you, shawty, like
That's crazy to me because I
you
never
ain't got no intentions to give a nigga nothing, but
What?
you out here want me to buy you and your friend drink, make you look good.
That's what I was saying. Is it
wait.
wrong for a woman to accept gifts from a man if she has no intention in
My
giving
mama
him the
hate
thing
that.
that
My
she
mama
thinks he
told me
wants?
don't take shit from nobody. My mama hate that shit. She made my friend give back her. This boy went stood in the line to get her some Jordans. And he was working with me at Steak and Shake. We was young as fuck, but we was working at Steak and Shake. And he really liked her. And he was like, I'm going to get you the Jordan. So he went and stood in line for him. But she didn't have no interest in dude. He was like a lame dude or whatever. She had no interest. My mama was livid. You don't take nothing from nobody. You don't like him. You know you don't like him. You shouldn't take nothing from him. Like, it's just in my mind now. So, like, I never was able to just take something from some. I still have a hard time receiving anything. I do so much for myself, and I feel like people get that sense of entitlement when they do shit for you. I just be like, yeah, man, I do it.
Man, so look, so I grew up a little different, right? So like my stepdad, which is like my dad, I feel weird calling my stepdad how much a dad
Your
is.
dad, we know.
Right.
Yeah.
My dad was the person that would like tip everybody, man. Like he would like buy them at the corner store, let them keep the change. He would then that third, he you know what I'm saying? Like he was that person, right? So I grew up as a person where I always was like literally always feeling like money ain't. Once you realize money ain't nothing but an energy, it changed the way you look at it.
It do.
Right? Like, we all had that time before in our life where payday tomorrow and you down because you broke. That direct deposit hit, your energy up. Now you feeling all good, right? So money's an energy, right? So I was the type of person like how my dad is. My dad will go inside a club, he'll see women not having a good time, sitting on drinks, and I didn't go have a conversation with them.
Listen,
It's always, wait. So to the viewing public may see, oh, he in there tricking off any girls in that third, or they getting over him. It's like, no.
He having fun.
He having fun. That is my version of fun is, I want fun to be around me so I can enjoy it. So like the whole, I mean, you look at being charitable. It's like that to me. It's like they over there not having a good time. I can make them feel good.
You a trick. You just like that ain't.
Now they having a good time. Now I feel good about that. Everybody's smiling now. Feel me? I can be feeling down. I could be feeling down about my day, and the fact that I made somebody else feel better made me feel better.
No, that's me too.
So I think about that whenever I like go entertain a chick or whatever. Like her time, like my time valuable, her time valuable. That's a product of the time we kicking it. We going to get something to eat. Okay, that's a part of it. We get something to drink. That's a part of it. We kicking it. Have a good time. That's a part of it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not a bean counter like, oh, I spent $57.62 on you. You owe me $57.62 worth of pussy. Like.
Yeah. Now some dudes do act entitled after they have spent a certain amount of money, but I do think that it's wrong. I think that a man can gauge. I think you should, as a man, not be too gullible, and just like women, you shouldn't be so gullible to think that this woman got interest in you. I think it's cues. You can know if a woman have interest in you. You can know if I want to give you some pussy or not. You're gonna know that long before we get by ourselves.
If you want to buy some pussy, go get you a prostitute.
God.
But I'm just saying, like, you're gonna know if the energy is there for the pussy.
We
exchange,
know it ain't safe, but I'm just
you're
saying,
gonna
if
know
you
that
buy some pussy,
Man, wait.
It's not an obligation.
Newsflash. A lot of people y'all dating
ain't safe.
is prostitutes also. Wait, the girls you're dating are also selling pussy on Snapchat. The people y'all dating also got OnlyFans. The girls you dating also was the hood hoe. The girls you dating now done reformed from.
They're reformed.
Yeah, like.
But what's the difference? What's the difference about what's the difference in buying pussy and
taking a bitch on a date?
Taking care of somebody that you care about.
Paying rent or paying for pussy.
Because well, just saying, like, let's say that we have somebody who is interested in security. You know, I mean they fuck the man because they like him too. But if he continues stop providing, if he stops taking care of the shit that he's taking care of, his role in the relationship, then she might say, "Nah, I want to find somebody who can provide a little better. I find somebody who can give me the money that I'm looking for."
No, stability is just a turn on. That's all it is. It's not about giving me your money.
It is, but I'm saying, like,
it's sexy. So if you giving me something and then you stop giving that to me, if you start the relationship a certain way, no, it's just that if you
ain't sexy no more.
What you said, listen, you gotta set the proper expectations with people. if you start off taking a bitch to Benihana's or whatever, I don't care about none of that. Like, I like Old Charlie's. But if you start off and you like, oh, we only going to Benihana's, we only going to Roof Chris, we only going to
That's her
and
expectations
then
now.
you raise her expectations to that. And then you change that. Then you start taking that away for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Then that might change the dynamic of the relationship because it's not what it was. It was built on falsehood.
If a woman is celebrating and down with you when you're up,
yeah.
If things change in that situation and she runs away because you're down, that's not right.
Is she your wife or your girlfriend or a bitch you fucking on? Because nobody's obligated to stay with you when you're down, but
You're not, and then he's not obligated to pull back up when he returns to. What goes up must come down, but at the same time, if you truly learn a skill, right, and you fucking elevate from this skill when times get slow, you could be fucked up, but you can always recover. You can always recover because you understand how to get money.
Right.
That's why people who get money based on luck, a lottery, some fucking they don't keep it, and it's hard for them to get it back. But business gets slow. Times come fucked up for people with skills, but the skill will automatically become relevant again for me to be able to elevate. Absolutely. So what I'm saying is, for the person who don't fuck with you when you down, you just reveal yourself as somebody who's not worthy of your fucking attention, any of that shit. Like, people do use people.
People do heavily. I get used all the time. I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve, right? And I'm a shower of love. I don't always say I love you, but you gonna feel it. Like, if I ever get some money, you got some money too.
Acts of service is your
acts of service is my shit. Like, if
that's mine.
If I got some money, whoever the fuck with me got some money. We got some money.
What are all of it? The love language. What are that love language?
Acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch.
What was it?
Gifts.
Gifts. Something gifts.
Yeah.
And
the fifth one.
I can't even remember.
Physical touch.
We said physical touch.
Physical touch, words of affirmation,
gift
giving, service, acts of
service.
And the fifth, man, why am I doing this?
Well,
that shit. But either way, I feel like every person should try to learn all of the love languages. I feel like the best lovers are well-rounded. The best lover can tell you they love you and show you they love you.
Yeah, I took a love language test before.
So, what was yours?
I think I like physical touch.
I'm definitely a physical touch
person. And also.
And the gift giving. I'm definitely.
I don't like gifts.
Nobody
can give me anything.
That's how I show my love. That's not how I receive it.
Yeah, I don't like nobody to necessarily give me nothing. I like to be the person who can.
Quality time is the last one.
Who can
quality time? Yeah.
Well, I think quality time is pretty good. For somebody to give to me.
I got daddy issues. But I think I could do without the quality time.
Man, any time that I give somebody, like, honestly, for real, this here that I'm doing. Giving time to this situation, man, this shit is like for sure love, man.
For sure, yeah.
Because the value of time for me is like so important, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is also kind of like get your mind away from all the other fucked up shit that you got going on. Right. Yeah. And that's the podcast is definitely something like a kind of like love business, love project. Same as my basketball program. When you get a chance to do that, you'll break away from all of the other shit that you got going.
All the shit you have to do. All obligations. And,
right.
Yeah.
And things like that you dedicate your time to out of love turn out to be good.
They do. They really do.
Yeah. So like mine is acts of service and mine's quality time. But my quality time is not physical touch, being all... Like, I don't know. I just don't like all this unwarranted touching for no reason.
Touch right.
Like, it ain't that. Like...
I like the mushy shit.
Listen,
we could be
no, I don't think that it's mushy.
Wait. I can explain why I'm not like that, right? So my mother, who I love to death, is my mother, my matriarch. You know what I'm saying now? My mother wasn't no hug you, love you kind of mother to me. My mother was get your ass up, quit being out like a pussy. Like, my mother like built me for the world.
That's what we. That's what.
So I'm not that when times is hard, come hug on me person. I'm not that prayer circle around me. I'm not that everybody pray for my Facebook post. That ain't me.
Do this motherfucker.
I'm going to work this shit out. Put your big boy pants on.
Bro, I love for my woman to hug me, bro. I love for my woman to like put her ass on me at night. Like, goddamn it, turn around, put her ass against my dick. I like a woman to wake me up with dick sucking. Like, that shit
make you feel love.
Yeah. Man, like that whole thing coming in the house.
You feel appreciated.
You fucking oh yeah. To me, and it's not unwanted.
I don't mind that. I'm just saying, like, if I'm just sitting there by myself minding my own business, I don't need you to come. I will come to you when I want to be on that time.
That's toxic.
But it's okay for me to say
it is.
It is, because when they want the love, you like shut
it's
down.
Like
but when you want it, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want it right now,
That's
so I don't want to
toxic.
receive yours, and I'm not going to give you none.
That's probably my toxic
to
trait.
me,
That's
physical touch, man. If I come
I will
to you,
admit that.
if I come to you
trait.
and I give you a hug, and before I leave, I give you a kiss, and before just the whole thing of me showing you that I care about, because I'm not gonna do that to anybody that I really don't care about.
Exactly.
So if I'm coming to you with that and you're giving me that, I understand this thing is like, oh man,
so
like
I'm like in the middle of that, like,
give a fuck about it.
No, so for instance, like when I actually do that, that's because I'm fully there. Like, if I don't ever do that, then you know what time we on.
Do you allow yourself? Do you block? Do you put like?
I still force myself to go through it sometimes.
Do you put walls up, like, because of whatever it is that you've been through? Do you?
Well,
do you avoid that because you're trying to avoid the deeper connection because you just want shit to stay surface, or you avoiding the physical touch because you feel like that leads to a deeper connection?
Yeah, because you don't allow anybody who you don't really care about to get that close. So the person,
I've heard so many times about people that close to me.
But the person who does, the person who is able to unlock that portion of you that can get there, and you appreciate that love, there you understand that this physical touch is ranking higher than you thought on what you really care about.
You wouldn't allow it before because you didn't. You
thought it wasn't important.
It's not important. I don't need to disconnect. I don't need that. I didn't have that. So you don't think it's a need.
There you go.
You can't want what you never had. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. So if you never had it, you're like, I don't need that. But then if you find the right person and they do it the right way, like, it's gonna be a whole different feeling. Like, yeah, I want that more. Like, do that more. Do that again, bitch.
And man, I'm telling you, man, like, really. Like, sex, we put a lot of stock into sex, right? That's really not as important as it should be, you know? Like, fucking is important, right? But then, like, it's not sometimes, too.
I think
like,
sex should be used to manifest. I think that we the receivers, y'all the givers, right? That's what they say, right? But I believe that sex should be used to manifest. We release the energy. Like you said, everything is energy, and that's the most powerful thing that we got, right? So when you bust that nut off into you, all this energy go out into the universe. Like, if you not put it into making a baby, what else are you putting life into? What are you manifesting during that nut? Is your partner manifesting that nut with you? Are y'all visualizing the same thing when y'all bust? Are y'all, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we don't want a baby, but we want a business.
And think about what's happening here, man. When we are nut, when you bust a fucking nut,
that's the most intense.
It is bringing bringing life
into whatever.
Like, that shit right there. When you just think about that concept, and then think about what a man does when he nuts. The convulsions, the motherfucking,
the retractions,
the whole motherfucking electricity that's sent. You seemingly are being electrocuted. To a extent, you know, that whole
it's the vibration, the currents, it's energy. That
man,
shit
it is, bro. Like that shit is
y'all transferring it back and forth like a ping pong ball.
Man,
during sex, that's how it is. That's how the energy be.
Right.
If you got a motherfucker that match you, it's not just a dead fish. You're not just putting all the energy in.
Right.
Like, it should be like this.
Right.
And so at the end of it, y'all supposed to be breathing life into something. If y'all on the same page, that shit is way more powerful. They used to call it like, they used to say that we was like practicing voodoo and all this shit back in the day. Like
it go back further than that.
We knew better. We knew how powerful we was as beings.
So, for instance, like the Egyptians, right? So when you see like Egyptians and they're holding the Ankh, the Ankh was used during like ritualistic sex because they believe that when you climax, the energy should like remain. So the whole series was like the energy will go in and stay. That's what the Ankh is about. So it wasn't this whole thing they try to.
But you gotta nut in. You have to nut in your person for that to happen. If you pull out and you waste the nut, some people see that as wasting.
It should be no pulling out.
There should be no pulling out.
It should be no pulling out.
You should either swallow it or it should go in the womb way.
There should be no pulling.
Unicorn.
I'm just talking about like
download unicorn.
like for real.
For sure.
If you are like in the highest vibe that you can possibly be in, like the pulling out is terrible.
You're gonna piss
and the
me off.
any of that shit.
Right there, we both feeling that way. You be like, I'm about to come and slide out. I'm gonna be the maddest bitch ever.
Right. Like, but
if you feel like that you're not comfortable enough with me to where you don't want to nut at me, you don't want to make me a mom or anything like that, then nigga put on a condom. Yeah, some people don't like that shit.
That's the realest thing ever, Sonny.
Yeah.
Like.
If I'm
that's why y'all was saying like
don't waste my time and don't let me feel that pulse at the end of this fuck. Like I need the pulse at the end of the fuck.
She said a nigga can't pull out a driveway. Okay, don't even pull out a driveway on her. Like period.
You like to be slutted, but you still can't. You don't gotta waste the nuts to be slutted.
You need to go watch our pod.
But there's two different things, bro. So Milk G's, what you talking about? For real, you talking about some recreational fucking. But when we talking about like somebody that you with for real, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that you fucking, you should be with for real.
Listen,
and for a
don't
man,
I say that. I said if you can't get down, dirty, nasty, you go out grown up sex with that person, you shouldn't even be fucking that person.
And the thing is, like,
I want to have grown up sex every time I have sex. I don't want to have beginner sex because we just met. Nah, let's not do it.
I'm not of the idea. I don't think that a woman should be fucking more than one man per relationship, per cycle, whatever. Like whoever she chooses to be with, he should be powerful enough to keep her there. So if she does become pregnant, she knows exactly whose child she's carrying to make sure that our generations are in order. But when we talking about, okay, so there it is for the woman. But if a man is strong enough to be able to have more than one relationship, which most men are not, you know what I'm saying? And he cares about each one of these women.
Multiple men better than a man handles multiple women.
Well, I mean, in America that might be true, but in the natural state of our natural being, it's not like that. And if we had to start a brand new society today, a man could fuck 10 women, get them all pregnant, and then we could build up a nation. But if a woman fucked 10 men, she could only have one child. And this would not build a nation fast enough in order for us to sustain. So if we're talking about nation building and we're talking about bringing on something powerful and strong.
We need each other, though, so you can't minimize the woman's role. Even though y'all can give 10 women one baby.
No, her role isn't minimized at all.
But I'm just saying, even
that's
though
her
we
role.
can't,
That could all be twins. That's 20 kids.
Right, one woman and one man wouldn't be able to stay in society, like you said, because a woman can only have a baby every so often or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I think we don't value that enough. So that's why.
No, the woman bringing the baby into the world is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
The man ain't nothing but a fucker that's just fucking them all. Yeah. But the woman is doing the most important job of actually bringing the life to manifestation.
You gotta be careful who you breed with too, because that man's DNA is all over that child.
So that was the point.
Regardless if you like it or not, or what type of man. Like, my son sleep like his daddy. Ain't never slept around his daddy day in his life. Sleep like his daddy. Him behind the head, one hand in the drawer. Right? I can't even sleep on my back. I know he get that from his daddy.
So that's what I was telling Milk. Like,
in you.
So you have to. A man should not fuck 10 random women.
At all.
Like, for real, he should at least have some information on who this woman is, man, for real.
Siri trying to
Like if we doing shit in a right way.
If we doing it in the right way.
But we don't do shit in the right way.
Right.
Like motherfuckers want pussy, women want dick, and the shit gets sensationalized. You know.
I think people put too much value on sex, like
Yes.
like it means something.
Yes.
Like it means something if you're doing it right, but if you're doing it recreationally,
It's not that big of a
it's
deal.
not that deep. Like I think that we put too much stock into it.
Like, for instance, like
if you ain't trying to create
Walking
life
a-
from it, then what do you
Wait.
care so much? Like
walking away from a like, for instance, so there is a certain people that are in my life that I won't put a name on because I love them so dear. I grew up watching these people. I've seen them in their elder state cheat on each other, but they still love each other. They stay together for the family to stay together. The family's still together.
the bigger picture.
The bigger picture, like that 15 minutes of sex ain't worth the 15 years of relationship they got, what they built together, the business that they started together,
Right, whatever.
all the things that hold the family together. Because, like, for instance, there is a business to keep us apart. I'll tell you this one caveat when it comes to that, right? Let's say you were a person who owned apartments. Your interest ain't in married couples. Married couples go get houses and move on. There's a business in keeping us apart. You won't have a child support without people, like, so there is a business of keeping us at dysfunction, right? Because it's one time when I did pay child support, look, I'm collecting child support cards like infinity stones at this point, right? But back when I was paying child support, right, they literally would be a tax associated to that. And I always thought about, hey, where do these taxes go? Who's monitoring these taxes? Who is in business with, who is co-parenting with me and my baby mama?
Exactly.
Right,
No, for
right.
real. Who get a stake in my
Right.
fucking fight? Like this for my kid. Why you get the taxes?
I'll give you another one. When I went to go get off of child support, they made me pay $75 to get off of child support. Where'd that $75 go to?
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? So there is a business in keeping us apart.
I agree.
And once you start noticing that, you start noticing like all these little buzz things that they say, all black men think this way, all women think this way. Those be things to keep us separate or whatever. There's been propaganda and war. Why would they do it when it comes to the black community?
I think we need to stop promising each other things that we can't deliver as men and women. I think that we need to stop selling the dreams that we selling to people. We need to be real, be our real authentic self and say, hey, I like to hang out with multiple women. I like the company of different girls sometimes. Me and you together, we gonna have the time of our life. But when we not together, we not together. And more people were honest about where they are in their life and on their journey, then that helps me to come along with you if I want to or not. It gives me a choice whether I want to come along with you. If I want to have the occasional sex with you, or I want to, just hang out with you sometimes because I just like your energy, and then I want to go on about my life. It's when the dreams get sold, when people get invested. Like, okay, he told me I'm the only one he messing with. So now I got to act like a wife because one day he going to make me a wife. When really your intentions is not to be nobody's husband right now. You really just living your life, having a good time. I want to treat you good when I'm with you. I want to show you a good time when I'm with you. When I'm not with you, I don't want you pressing me about what the hell's going on. Like, people got to be more honest, I think. That's why.
And if somebody accepts it, they accept
it. If they accept it, we don't got to talk about it no more. Don't question me when shit come up because we already had an agreement that this is what we do when we do it. When we're out of sight, we're out of mind. You live whatever makes you happy. Whatever in your pursuit of happiness makes you happy. If you meet a bitch at the grocery store and it makes you happy to go hang out with her, have lunch, do what makes you happy because you can't live for me. Of course I don't want you to have dinner with no other bitch. Right. But at the same time, though, we can't be possessive over each other because we're humans.
Yes.
We can't be possessive because you're supposed to meet other people. You might have met somebody at the grocery store that knew how to do something that was going to change your life or change your business forever. But you didn't give that person a conversation because you knew your girl was not going to be okay with it. Your girlfriend, not your wife, not, you know what I'm saying, or your boyfriend, not your husband. Oh, I'm making all these decisions day to day based on how another person going to feel, but is that going to help me in my pursuit of happiness?
Man, is this Sunday when she preaching?
If you love me enough, you want me to do what makes me happy.
But is this speaking from the perspective of a woman or a man?
This coming from a woman. I can't speak from the
that
perspective
was
of
hard.
a man. I just feel like everybody.
So
should
a
be
man,
honest.
a woman,
I
a woman
respect
should
honesty.
come. A woman,
No.
a woman will approach a man
Give
like
a Drake
that.
situation with
Are you
Drake.
saying this? Who's speaking in this perspective that you're
Either
talking
I
about?
feel like as a woman, I
Well,
should be able to come to a man and say, "Look, I just like your energy. I just want to hang out with you. I just want to get to know you. I just want to spend some time with you. When I leave, though, you can't call me. I got something else going on. But when we get together, you
Or
gonna
it ain't
love
no
it
more
here.
than what
So
it
wait.
is.
Or
So
this is what it is.
This is what it is.
We have lunch.
After the
We
Drake
have.
situation, you know Drake with the chick you flew out. So Drake flew out, aspiring songstress, right? She's beautiful and she is amazing in her own right. I've seen pictures, guys. Google if you want to, right? He also flew out her fiance, was it fiance, husband, was it? How do you feel about a situation where she was aspiring to be an artist? This was supposedly a business trip, and then Drake courted her and like dubbed the dude in order to smash her. How do you feel about that?
What
Like
did he do to the dude?
he
fucked his woman. He fucked his fiance. Flew
Drake
them both
did.
overseas. Flew them both overseas.
So
Took his
he
wo-
paid the nigga to fuck his bitch.
He got a free trip, and
Yeah.
his bitch, and he got paid for his
He got
bitch.
paid for his bitch to fuck Drake. They
And
ain't gonna
she-
be together.
And she might.
They not gonna be
Hold
together.
on,
They was
hold
just
on.
dating. They not
I'm
gonna
just
be
coming from a
together.
real nigga
Who ain't gonna
perspective
be
right now. I'm
together?
not really coming from
The
a
dude
woman
and the girl,
perspective.
they
I'm
ain't
coming
gonna
from
be
a real
together.
nigga perspective.
go ahead.
From a real nigga perspective, he really the pimp in the situation.
You gonna do it
You
anyway.
get to keep your bitch. Your bitch fuck Drake. It's not Ray Ray. It's
And
Drake. And Drake gonna give her an opportunity that's gonna change you and her life.
And
He
she was
flew
gonna
both
do
y'all.
it anyway.
She
so
was
why
gonna do
not?
it with or
Yeah,
without
she was
you.
gonna do it with or
She was
without
gonna do it
me.
with or
Yeah,
without you. So nigga, can you give me this moment to go have a moment with Drake? It's gonna change our life. And we both going to the Bahamas. You just gonna chill in a hotel while I go handle this real quick. I'm not saying I could do
Wait,
that,
wait,
but
I
I'm
don't-
just saying.
Business.
My
I'm
favorite
just saying.
segment. My favorite segment off the Milk Jeezy.
He like, fuck that.
Milk Jeezy.
Bitch,
Drake.
traditional.
Drake the flew with his shawty out, man.
Flew you and your
Flew
shawty
you and
out.
shawty out.
Flew you and your
Wait,
shawty.
wait.
You don't pass bitches around to lesser niggas.
He
You
got
ain't gonna let Drake smash to keep it moving.
He got you a 360 right there too.
My bitch around the lesson nigga.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It
A girlfriend?
Come on.
No, this ain't your wife. If she was your wife,
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
his fiance.
If he
It's
got
his fiance. They engaged to be
But that's what
married.
I'm saying. If you got more, yeah, okay.
That's different.
Mama know about her. Mama know about
That's
her.
different.
Mama
They
know
not
about this
getting
point.
married
Beyonce
now.
is different.
They not getting married now.
Man, they getting married. That nigga gonna suck that
It's just-
shit up.
it's
Why?
just a
You
girl.
gonna
Wait,
look
wait,
up-
wait, wait. Wait. My favorite segment. Let's go to Milk
It's gonna
Jeezy.
go up.
But wait.
I look at it
That's
like
gonna go
this.
up.
Me being me, if you just my girl and I can get you to do that and we run it up like that, then that mean everything after that then shit.
It's us.
That's
It's a
how
play.
It's a
I
funny
take it.
thing.
I
But-
got another mission over here.
It ain't no wife material though. It's
But-
not wife material.
What's wife
married.
material? Hold on,
But what-
though. What's wife
We
material?
get
Yo, hold on, but what I'm
Because-
he
One
said
mic.
they was
One mic.
fiancés.
A
So
wife,
what I'm
she could
saying,
be a wife material.
but what I'm saying,
Well,
but he
they ain't
said he about to
talking
run it up.
If
He
I had
said
to
he
talk
about to
into
run her
it,
up, and that's how we gonna play like
If I had
that.
to talk into it, then
She
it's
wife
wife
material. But if she was
So
ready to
like, if I
go,
had to really talk her into it, like
you had to like.
No,
bang,
she
bang.
did
was
it.
already
She did it
fiancé.
secretly. She did it
They
secretly.
was
She
already
She did it
fiancé,
secretly,
yeah.
nah.
They not getting married now.
You in a hotel room and she said she go to the studio with Drake and you done called 19 times.
If I'm at the studio, don't call my phone 19 times and I'm in the studio recording.
she should already
Not
know
20
what's
times.
gonna
19
be.
times. Cause that's 20 times you feel like you crazy.
That's fucked up.
But wait. What if you done got down on your one knee, your mom's done met her, your mom done approved of her, everything good. Like she fit, like she is the prototypical, like perfect woman to you. Like everything about her is exactly what you like. Custom model. Literally, you picked every color from the seat to the damn
Man.
interior on this damn car off the fucking showroom floor. Woman. And Drake flew her out, fucked her. And you find out after them 19 missed calls, you feel me? Like you too proud to call 20. Real nigga activity.
But baby, don't be mad because he brung us all the way out here. He covered the whole trip.
Wait.
You want.
She come back to the room.
And we going home with a bag. And he made some songs with
She
me.
come back to the room, missing one lash.
And he was like, okay, baby.
Her whole helmet is on backwards.
Her whole helmet.
Her whole helmet is on backwards. And she say,
It was wrapped.
and she say, baby, I still love you.
Man,
Are you still rocking or not?
You not.
Nah, we gonna split that bag, but baby, we gonna do what you do.
Man, you full of
That's
shit.
fucked up though because
Yeah, he gonna
because
keep
the
bitch
thing
too. He
is
gonna keep the bitch.
we'll
You
still
gonna
rock with
keep the
y'all.
bitch.
That's what's
Y'all
messed
gonna
up.
keep the bitch.
We'll still rock with y'all, and that just be the fucked up part.
Y'all gonna keep the bitch.
Y'all cheat with less,
That's not what my man.
and we still rock with y'all.
Man,
I'm still
Man,
a man
wait.
that's learning how to put his pride to the side.
Okay.
So like when it come to that, like yeah, like damn, I ain't gonna lie, I feel some type of way about that, man.
But you get your lick back though.
My heart is my heart. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what kind of nigga you got out here, man. Like your heart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your heart. So I'm gonna feel some type of way about that.
Mhm.
Now if I learn how to stomach that shit like right then and there, who knows?
But you still get your lick back though? Are you still get your lick back?
You gotta
Sometimes she
go. You gotta go fuck Mariah Carey or some shit.
Sometimes
Motherfucking Rihanna or Beyonce. Like you ain't gonna get your lick back with that.
I like her. I like her.
So Smith.
Yeah.
So Smith.
I like it.
Wait. So Smith.
like big lips.
So Smith, I want to pose the same question to you. Drake flies out, you and your shorty.
Yeah.
He put you up in the best hotel, man. He show you a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he promotes your business. He show you like, man, listen, man, I really rock with you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This girl really
Can't no nigga.
Wait,
Can't no. It ain't no way. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna stop you.
Let me finish, wait.
Bro, can't no
Wait.
nigga take care of me.
All right, cool. Wait, cool.
It can't no nigga.
Wait.
Can't no nigga.
Let me-
Listen to
Let me
me.
Drake for 2 seconds. Wait. Let me try to be Drake. So
Drake can't
Wait,
take care of me,
wait.
bro.
Drake done like supported you in your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
Like
done,
what?
Wait.
Like what?
Wait.
He ain't going.
Drake do Drake shit. Wait.
Smith ain't going.
Drake do Drake
Not at
shit.
all.
No.
Drake do Drake shit like.
Nigga ain't gonna flew me out. He ain't
Nigga
fluing
ain't
out
flew me
me out.
Not at
Ain't
all.
no man flew me out. Ain't no man gonna flew him out.
I ain't no
Stop playing.
bitch
I don't
ass
know why
nigga
you
like
keep on
a
saying
nigga
it.
can't fly me out nowhere. Now I'm gonna tell you what a man could do. A man could fucking like a producer. If I had a woman who was a singer, and a man could say, "Damn, I want to sign your woman," and then I'd be like, "Damn, okay, she gotta go to the studio. Damn, do I go?" I probably would let her go and live her best life.
Her own,
And then if I find if she like, man, I end up fucking Drake, I say, well, listen, to me, I don't think that's somebody that I would want to be with. You can keep that money, you can keep whatever the fuck it might be, but I'm gonna find somebody who I feel like lines up with what I want, man.
And
I ain't gonna play them games.
With fuck Drake too. Just know that.
But
I'm saying.
well, maybe
all these hoes gonna fuck Drake. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what you talking about. You find that hoe,
you
she gonna be
might.
a boring hoe. She gonna be a boring. She ain't gonna make
it's
you
not.
laugh.
But
She
what
ain't
about
gonna
if
be
I
able
don't
to
find?
cook.
What
She
about
ain't
if
gonna
I
be able to
find?
fuck or none of that.
What
And
about
yeah,
if
she
I?
won't fuck
well,
Drake.
Excuse me. What I'm saying is, I may have to find somebody who's not interested in singing.
Maybe
I
so.
might have to find somebody who's not interested to put themselves in a compromising position like that. But there is somebody for me who's going to align themselves with what I want. And if there's not, then I could be single and fuck bitches too. And fuck as many bitches as I want to on my time. But what I do not have to do is dedicate myself to somebody who's not dedicated to me.
There you go.
And that's the right way to approach it. Like, man, I don't gotta suck shit up for no bitch. I don't gotta suck shit up for no
Y'all
for
think
no
that
Drake.
women should suck it up for the men.
I don't feel like she should have
You
to
said
suck
a
it
man
up.
can have 10 babies with 10 different women, and
She
women
could.
can't do that.
But if she don't want
we
to do
shouldn't.
that, don't be a part of it.
Right.
Same as my angle. If you don't like what the fuck I'm bringing, go be with a nigga that you fucking love to be with. But this is the only thing that I can do is what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
If you don't like it, don't fuck with me.
Yeah. Okay. agree.
And that's how it is for everybody. Like, you don't gotta subjugate yourself to no nigga that's out here fucking every bitch.
You don't.
So don't do it and don't complain about it. Just remove yourself from the situation and goddamn it, go find a nigga that's gonna be supportive of you fucking Drake.
Bitch, and if my nigga come across Halle Berry, I'm gonna tell him hit that shit and record it. Let me see how it went.
Right.
I'm a different bitch. Women are different. We're more accepting when it comes to cheating.
Any
this
nigga
has
that
been a lifelong thing. This been for decades. Like men, it be a deal breaker when women cheat. But when men cheat, we take y'all back over and over and over and over, even with the outside babies, with the you know what I'm saying? We knowing y'all telling these hoes a whole.
That's because y'all different, man. Men and women are different. Y'all not supposed to be the same
but that don't
thing.
make it right. Because if I'm okay with you fucking Janet, you should be cool with me fucking Michael.
That's not right.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Why
is it not right?
That's why don't you got a dick?
Why don't you have a pussy?
Because we're different. And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Set your ass up. On the backboard, that's
And what I'm trying to tell you is we're both human beings, but we are not made the same. And it goes beyond just you having a dick and you having a pussy.
Right.
We are two different thinking, receiving and beings, man.
Yes.
But we do get along in certain ways. So the thing is, like, you have to acknowledge all of these things to understand how we can build a proper team and not get mad over petty shit with each other.
Yeah.
Shit that shouldn't break us up does break us up because we're not understanding each other, coming into this situation as though we are both the same.
We are all imperfect. That's the
Yes.
thing. We get with somebody and we want them to be
perfect.
perfect.
Meet all these
Nobody
Nobody's
is
perfect.
Perfect is the enemy of
Progress.
good.
Oh.
Not for
And well, what you're saying is practice makes
perfect.
no, it doesn't.
It does not.
Practice makes
progress.
right.
That
Practice.
means
School
you growing and you elevating. Every day that you grow, you elevate is a good day.
Teach a little kids.
Practice
every day
makes
that you grow and
progress.
elevate is a good
Nothing
day.
will ever be perfect.
Nothing.
And perfect is the enemy of good. And you throw away things that are good because it's not perfect.
So
when
listen,
you should
actually
be cultivating
let me
these
say,
things and
that
refining
brings me
things.
That
back
was
to-
hard.
That brings me back to you
That was
have
hard.
this woman that's so great to you, and she aspired to be a singer. And the one mistake she make is she fucked Drake, a person who can actually give her
Get
what
her
she
somewhere.
dreamed. Actually get not a random Ray Ray. A nigga that can actually help her progress.
Right.
So her imperfection made you throw away the whole relationship. It wasn't a Ray Ray. It was a Drake. You couldn't understand that? I'm just trying to understand.
Well, what I'm trying to
like
tell
that
you,
man.
listen to me.
Man,
though.
always right. Get the nigga
Listen,
wrong.
no. She did her thing. Like, it would be wrong for me to hold her back. So let's say
But you
this
say you can't deal with that.
Well, I won't deal with that.
There you go.
But the thing about it is, like, who am I to stand in her way in the pursuit of her dreams and nag her and bitch at her about something that's actually going to help her? And like, let's say I do stay with her. And every fucking day she gotta hear me saying, "You ain't shit, you dumbass bitch. All you gonna do is go and fuck goddamn Drake. Bitch, you a fuck Jay-Z. You's a dumbass bitch. Bitch, you's a dumbass bitch. You ain't shit but a hoe. You's a motherfucking hoe. You fuck Drake, bitch. Who are you gonna fuck?" Every goddamn day, she gotta go through me and my fucked up mind frame. So now we say, Smedro, let her be free, bro. Let her go and do what the fuck she can do, man. Like, bro, you weighing her down.
So you have to really let her go completely. All because she has
I
to
could
make
still
that one
fuck her from
decision
time
for
to
her
time.
career.
I could still fuck her if she want me to fuck her sometimes. But I'm
Why
not
would
going to
she,
stay
though,
that.
if you can't love her enough to want her to do
If
what
she
need
don't
to
want
do
me
make
to
her
do that, these are my terms
so you
at
can
this
still
point.
fuck her, but you can't like
If I want to fuck her, if she want me to fuck her, if she comes and just says, "Well, just fuck me," sometimes you still want to be with
so
me.
you still fuck her behind Drake, but you couldn't love her after Drake fucked her.
Yeah. Because what I'm trying to tell you is there is nothing that is black and white in these particular situations, what I'm saying is, if I say, listen, me and you can no longer be in a committed monogamous relationship because this particular deal has been broken, but we still cool. You still might want to pull up on me. Like that, just because I'm not so heartbroken and bitter that I don't want to fuck with you all no more. That's how my personality is. Somebody else might cut her off completely, but I might be like, shit, okay, cool, baby. I see kind of like what you doing. You still want to pull up on me and we cool? We cool. But I don't owe it to her to hate her. I like me hating somebody, me being full of rage against somebody, it only affects me. This person is out fucking Drake while I'm sitting in the room fucking mad as fuck, just salty as fuck, and she don't even know she getting fucked coming 10 times like y'all like, and goddamn it having the best time of her life while I'm mad. So you might as well
jacking out crying in the shower.
You might
when he could have just been a real nigga, sucked it up and lived happily ever after with the bitch. She could have fucked a Ray Ray. It was a Drake. Get over it. We'll get over it if y'all fuck a Raisha. Most of the time y'all go cheat on us, it's with a bitch that's less than. Most of the time. And we let that shit go. Niggas bring babies back, STDs back, whatever they bring back to the table.
I'm going to tell you a situation that a woman won't accept that a man will.
What?
If two women fuck each other, my woman could probably go and have sex with another woman.
And you be okay.
And I might be okay with that. But if your man went and fucked a man, you would never in your life. But go, I'm just telling you, a woman, if my woman could bring another bitch to our house, and that would be perfectly fine.
That would be perfectly fine with you.
Perfectly fine. But
wait.
Not a stud. Not a stud. Not a stud. Not a stud. I'm telling y'all my terms. You can't make up no dumbass shit that I'ma go for. No,
you still gonna be okay if your woman goes. No. You catch your woman fuck a woman that act like a nigga.
But listen, y'all. Listen. Y'all making up stupid shit that I'm not saying. So now that it's quiet, I can correct the dumb shit. No, we gonna need a goddamn another feminine ass, nice, dainty, good woman that I would be attracted to as well.
There you go.
So what I'm saying is that shit wouldn't be no problem. But I'm just telling y'all, like those situations.
A girl by herself. Now she bringing the girl home. If you found out that she was fucking a girl that dressed like a nigga, walk like a nigga, not y'all together. I'm saying. You know how you can get over if your girl fuck a girl. Yeah, but if the girl look like a nigga, walk like a nigga, talk like a nigga, act like a whole nigga, that's a problem. That's a problem.
It is.
But it's a girl.
For me, it's not a problem. Like this is what I'm saying. Nothing. Listen, nothing that I'm saying, nothing to me is ever a problem.
Right.
It's not for real, man. All this shit is just something that we gotta motherfucking decide on some shit.
Is you okay with it or not?
Yeah, am I okay with this shit or not? And I could be hurt by some shit. Like I ain't no fucking robot. Like if my woman fuck another nigga, I could be like, damn, that is fucked up. It could hurt your ego, but at the same time, like you do have to keep going, and I can't be mad at her forever about the shit. So you just take them bumps, take them bruises, and then find what else is next. You know, I mean, I think all of us should have that type of.
Have a girl ever cheated on you?
Yes.
You caught her? Like red-handed caught her?
Nah.
I pictures and receipts.
I never caught nobody in the act, but it was like okay.
How you know? You just knew.
So so I don't want to put too much into it, but I met her dad, right? And her dad told me like she is like one of the worst liars you ever gonna meet, right? Her dad said it because I'm such a cool, like, y'all know me enough to know. I'm such a cool person.
Mama tell me, hey, he ain't gonna stop cheating. Just
you feel me,
girl? You got your whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a nigga mama tell me that.
I gotta whisper like
I heard a situation like.
I gotta whisper like, wait.
So
So look, I gotta whisper like that from her dad, like, and I'm still like. Forget that red flag. Like, forget it. Keep going, right? So then, you know what I'm saying? It was a situation to where, you know what I'm saying, I was paying certain bills or whatever. So it was like a cell phone bill I was paying. So the bill ain't came, and I was opening up just to see how much it was, but it was the whole statement. I'm looking like, all these numbers from this different place. I'm like, well, I know her mom's number, so I look at my phone, I ain't her mom's number. I'm like, well, wait a minute. So I get to doing research. I call the number, and they get, hello? I'm like, nah, my bad, I got the wrong number, right? So I'm just like, so I'm in my feelings that whole day. You feel me? Like, man, I can't wait to ask her what's going on. You feel me? So she get home and I asked her, like, who that's there? And like she made this little face, whatever, and just like walked away. I'm like, oh, that's some bullshit. Like, so like that part to me was like, okay, well, it's somebody that didn't even live in the state, so it wasn't like she was actually cheating. It was
actively,
like,
but
but
it was the potential.
Like it was that. But when I found out the backstory behind it, I was like, I kind of understood that, because then like I wasn't 100 myself during that time. So it wasn't like I was the type of person that's gonna be like, you can't. So like I wasn't that type of person. So I was like, I understand that. So I tried to level with this person, tell them like, listen, if you ever are going through anything like that, just be honest with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Matter of fact, I'm glad that you ain't motherfucking perfect. So I can tell you my imperfections.
Right.
And then we can kind of meet in the middle.
Right.
How you like, so while we're at this,
Why are we
I
talking
fucked
about this?
750 bitches like Solomon.
Yeah, right. Wait. So wait. That turned into one of the longest, most flourishing relationships I ever had, because we had a relationship where it was like,
was open. Y'all was honest.
we was open, we was honest, everything was cool, to a point where it was like, it wasn't even having to lie about shit. You feel me? So it's like, when it came to like the whole cheating thing, to me, cheating is more or less like hiding it from somebody rather than just, I understand like certain things, like, you feel me? Like, you may want to do some shit that I'm not into, like, period. And I may want some shit that you're not into. There's nothing wrong with just understanding that, and understanding like,
I had babies with a nigga that don't eat coochie. Like, what? He done put how many babies in you and he won't eat no coochie? You think she ain't get her coochie ate?
She got pregnant.
But
a nigga will be hurt. Oh, I'm hurt, but nigga, I'm good enough to push your babies out, but I ain't good enough for you to put your mouth on this motherfucker. Like, nah, but you want me to put my mouth on you? Like, niggas are crazy.
But yeah, so like,
well, I want to go back to something else too. Okay. When I was talking about eating pussy earlier, I was just saying like, y'all was talking about during a break. So if somebody just been getting fucked for a long time, and then you pull your dick out, and then you start eating their pussy as a reset, I was saying that I think there's another way to just like kind of like get through that process. Just as a real nigga, I think
right. What's the difference in you pulling out?
He said like
or
it was okay.
Or if you
like
go
the
soft,
statement was okay.
niggas will go soft, ask you to suck it, or
What
nigga
you
will
look?
pull out. And you want a round two,
That
and he like, you gotta
trying
get me
to
back
do
ready
ain't
for
gonna
the
work.
round two.
You feel me?
You gotta get me back excited for the round two. Okay, nigga, but my thing is, if you know that you got in this motherfucker and you was literally about to nut in 2-3 minutes, if you literally know that, pull this motherfucker out and show me a good time until you ready to give me 3 more
But he
minutes.
should be eating your pussy
Fucking
before. I think he should eat your pussy before y'all start fucking
my
though.
first love fucked me up, okay?
Okay.
That man was fucking with grown women's, okay? And I was not there.
Plurals.
And that man sexed me like a grown lady. And
sex me, baby, sex
pull
me.
it out, eat it, put it back in, pull it out, eat it, put it back in. That should happen multiple times throughout your session. There's no eat it for 2 minutes and then just dick all day, and then you get tired and I'm supposed to sit here and wait till you get back ready and then go. No, put your motherfucker, what that mouth do? Cause if your shit get down,
and I need you like you was. Well, hold on. I think I saw this bitch on the show.
I'm just saying though, that's porn sex to not utilize your mouth and just because
A
we in the
nigga
middle.
can eat pussy,
so what?
but you know.
Just because we uncomfortable,
I ain't trying to even
dick
say
been in
it's
it, you don't
nasty.
like to put your mouth back on it
what
after
he
your
said.
dick been in it. That's what it sound like to me. You too clean for me.
I could be.
He don't like his food touching on his.
I mean, shit.
Wait,
I look the same way at you.
He don't like
but
his
like,
food touching on his plate.
like,
You know what I mean? You know people who
But you
like
want a
their
bitch
food
to
touching.
lick herself off of you though. But you can't go back down there and put your mouth on some clit. Like everybody say you gotta stick your tongue all in where your dick been at.
You
but
probably
you can't.
Get
You
that
can't
clit
suck
up.
on some clit real quick while you getting yourself back together.
I think I do. Well, you know what? I think that it probably more so will depend on who it is that you fucking.
Yeah, if you trust me, Yeah.
I think that is because, like, I'm kind of looking at it from the standpoint of somebody knew you might be fucking.
Somebody knew.
A bitch you might have just ran into and you fucking recreationally.
Yeah.
Like, a motherfucker is going to have a hard time eating her pussy.
Period.
Anyway.
Anyway.
And then we taking the fucking next step of I already been fucking you. Now I'm going to eat your pussy again. Like, man, like, I just feel like that's some shit that you would probably do for your wife.
Yeah.
I would do that for my wife. But a random, a bus stop bitch, a bus stop.
If you can't fuck them,
you can't do that,
hold
bro.
on. If you can't
that
fuck
shit
the bitch
terrible.
raw, you shouldn't put your mouth on it.
And any nigga, listen, even if a nigga would do something like that, for him to admit it, it's weak as fuck, nigga.
Nobody said you had the nut in her and then go back down there and eat your nut. I said
you are down there every time you pre-nut.
This is you coming out for the break because you're trying not to nut. Not you done skeeted
but
in
your
there.
dick done automatically done got lubricated though. Like, but don't you got pre-nut on your dick?
Wait.
We talking about
my OG told me. My OG told me. My OG told me that if you have to wear a condom to have sex with a girl, you shouldn't have sex with her to begin with. Because as a person that, like, if you have a sex is for desired purposes, desired outcome, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have sex with somebody, it should be for at least like the emotions are tied to this because we in this thing together, or we trying to create a baby out of this, or whatever. Like, or we can practice.
Trying to.
Yeah. So if you're having sex with this person, then you should be kind of all in on it to begin with. Like,
that's what I said. That's
but you're not though all the time.
Of course
bro.
not. But I'm just saying.
But
like,
I mean, in a biblical sense.
Yeah. Like an OG told me kind of.
We talking about the Bible, like but we talking about a bus stop bunny.
You talking about the level of nastiness though with
a bus bunny.
But my thing is, like you said, you shouldn't be having sex with nobody that you can't have real nasty, freaky, butt naked, no condom sex with.
I
you
agree.
Shouldn't even be having sex with them. Period. Because
sex is trash without
that's my thing. We don't.
Candy though, you know it's not like that in the real world.
In the real world, for me as a woman, it's like that. It's like that. I don't know who like to waste their coochie mouths. I'm just saying. There's a lot of bitches that do that, but I'm just saying I'm not hurt.
So what is the criteria? What do you run a motherfucker through before you decide? Well, you married right now, so we really can't have this conversation.
All right. I ain't been married my whole life. I'm 33.
All right, so okay.
What does? It's hard to get in this treasure box.
Go ahead.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
just ask the question.
You have to be a fighter to get in this treasure box. You just say it like that.
So, well, all right. So at that point, then, if somebody is trying hard enough to actually get in the treasure box, then by the time they do get it, they do form this relationship with you that they know.
Yeah, basically,
so
it is.
We both get naked, but wow, by the end,
right?
It's going to be some type of relationship.
Right. But every woman, 80%, like you guys said, is not like that. You know, like they might give you some pussy because they like you.
Bitches is still giving away coochie because niggas is cute. We stopped doing that shit a decade ago.
Right, but think about who y'all are though. Like, and y'all are like rare dimes that's got businesses and out here, you know.
Yeah.
But we talking about, y'all talking about y'all, but we talking about generality.
Yeah.
So when a nigga say, man, I'm not fucking you, and then start eating your pussy, don't look at him like, you ain't nasty enough. Be like, nah, that nigga got his head on right, because he's not going to fuck a dust bunny from the goddamn
Now we value
North
niggas
Town.
that don't just. We know the niggas that just spread thin.
I don't even like a nigga
and that fuck with anybody.
Eat my pussy, so
right. That's what I'm saying though. Like,
don't tell me what you want to do to me. Nigga.
I got a question.
If I give you that opportunity, do that shit. Like, don't tell me that.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm right.
So at P Dash on Instagram, I do promotions as well, right? It's this person that I actually help with promotions, right? So she wanted me to promote this post about this dude. It's like literally like this dude that like just keep on like sending her unsolicited messages, right? Mm-hmm. And his name actually be at Ray Ray, right? So at Ray Ray was inboxing her, and he literally was sending his tongue through the mail saying like he will eat ass. I'm like, how do you You don't know her cleaning habits.
You look at my phone there. I just got a message like that today. Like, I just really want to eat you. I just want to eat you. You just look so.
They ain't even seen the back of your toilet. Like at least look at the back of somebody's
No,
toilet.
fuck the back. Look at the bottom around that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
If that bitch is nasty,
look at the bitch fingernails. Like, have you seen the bitch fingernails? Is they
look at the inside.
Do you even know?
Yeah, I think that
like,
shit like a nigga to just.
Niggas
Send
just
they talk to the mail, bro.
Shit
They
weird,
do.
man.
Shout to Ray
Like
Ray,
a
man.
nigga that's in the strip club that y'all go to all the time.
Here
and
we
a
go.
bitch is twerking.
Ray in there.
And he gets on his knees and starts eating on her pussy and on her.
I done saw that.
Right,
I haven't
but-
seen
but-
that at our strip club,
but
I've seen
is
that at a bachelor party.
All right,
Nigga just
but I'm
started-
asking
lights
you-
Came on, nigga was.
But what I'm asking you is somebody that does that.
Spit a string out.
Do you look at that? That's the type of nasty nigga that I want.
No, hell
Is that the
No, that's
so
not the
that-
nasty nigga I want.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
The
saying
nasty
too,
nigga I
man.
want is going to do everything I want to do with me. I don't
With
give a fuck if
you.
you think it's nasty with the last
to do it
I don't
with me.
care.
Yeah,
I don't
Yes,
care.
you
There
do.
should be no limits with me. If you love, if you
limit.
fuck with me and you trust me,
No
then you
limit,
should eat
babe.
this motherfucker from the front to the back, lick this everything.
But
if I
what
take,
is
if you
the-
say, baby, I want to eat you, I'm gonna.
I know that, Candy, but
Lil
what I'm
Boosie
trying to
too.
tell you is though,
Real good.
what about the stripper that the motherfucker ate at the bachelor party
Right.
before you?
But this is the thing. Let me say. Let me just say.
The nigga that's eating everything from the front to
Because
back.
a nigga get nasty with you, just like this is why females don't get nasty with men. This is one thing I want to let y'all know. This is why it takes us so long to unlock the freakiness. Because y'all assume, y'all go straight to assuming she do this with everybody. She done this with the last nigga.
Right.
She done did this with, and that might not ever be the fucking
But
case.
let me tell you
She
this,
might just be
niggas'
comfortable enough
ego on the
to
other
try
end.
and do some shit with
Niggas-
you that she not open enough or comfortable enough to
I
do
think
with the
I
next
think
nigga.
I think men's ego is so major that they believe that she's only doing that shit for them, and they do. Yeah,
I
they
never
do.
believe that.
Like me, I never ever in my mind give a fuck if she's ever did this to another person. I never considered it. I think
in the whirlpool, baby.
I think that it's me.
But
I brought
y'all
this
saying
shit up
that
out of
we
her.
should assume that a nigga, so if a nigga comes, but y'all saying that if a nigga do that, we should assume that he doing that with everybody.
No,
Nah.
he ain't. He
Y'all
ain't.
wrong.
I don't think.
I
Y'all
don't
too
think-
competitive.
I know some men that don't, that only do that when bitch say no will and that they know are clean
but that's
and blah
what
blah blah.
right, that's
but
what I
you
was
shouldn't
saying,
be
though.
having sex with anybody
That's
that
what
you
we
don't
think.
know.
Damn,
that-
now
that
Candy, now you are
Understand what
are
you're saying.
basically explain my whole perspective and point of view. And right, somebody that you are like that you fucking know and you care and you understand who they are and you know that they clean and they a good person and you care about them.
Right.
All of these possibilities are
nasty
on the table,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not for.
Just a random.
There it is.
But you shouldn't even be having no random. It's 2022. It's too many shits. New diseases.
Man,
out
you
there.
catch COVID out of
Everything is a
You
random.
catch COVID in the
Every
country today.
hey, Candy. Everything is
COVID
a random
cookie out
until
here.
it's not though.
Uh-oh.
Like everything is a random.
Nope.
Man,
Nope, let me tell you why.
niggas will fucking
I'ma tell you
perpetrate
why
and
everything
fake
ain't a
and
random.
be. Man, they will
I'ma
be
tell you
whoever
why
they
everything
are
ain't
until they.
random, because you can do your research before you meet a bitch. You can watch.
nigga pulled
Wait,
my
listen,
whole
can I
facts.
finish?
A nigga
This
pulled
the
my
first
whole
thing
facts,
though. This
bruh.
the thing though.
Her whole
A
facts. That's
motherfucker
perfect.
can
Her whole
really.
facts.
She told me.
Listen,
The
a
nigga
motherfucker
pulled my
can
facts.
really see
I
you.
mean, whole mouth is
You
open.
never know anybody.
If y'all smart though,
I'm asking, how
before
many
y'all
homies on
even
there?
approach a bitch or a nigga, smart people,
Respectfully.
it's so much social media. People expose themselves all the time.
Oh my God.
If you want to know who a person is or how they are, people have weak moments. You can fake it all day long, post these great pictures, but when you start to posting what's on your mind, then I know how you think. Then I know how you talk.
Smith,
Then
I
I
will
know
give
how
her
you
this point.
engage.
I will-
So I'm just saying,
Wait,
like,
wait.
You don't
you
know.
got time.
Wait.
You can watch
Wait.
a random long enough to know if she's something you need to be sliding in or not. You
Smith,
can,
all right,
you
all right,
can,
wait,
you got
Smith.
access.
Smith, you know
You
we've
don't
done
know
over
somebody.
we done over 90 interviews, bro. Everybody posting all their business to the point where I can interview people based off stuff they say. They be like, "How did you know
How
that?"
did you know? And it be some shit they posted, they damn self.
I mean, that is true, but what I'm trying to say
You can see
is
a whole
like
face, bro.
you don't know people, man, until they reveal their
That's a good
true
point.
selves.
You
People
know them
reveal
better
they-
when you don't know them. That's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. When I say, if I come to you and I say, Smith, hey, blah, 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 let's hang out.
You
know what the fuck I tell you. You know who I give you. You know who I present to you. If you sit back and you watch Candy long enough, you gonna know exactly who the fuck Candy is. Ain't no hiding that shit.
Yeah, but
so I can get with you and put on a persona.
That's like some stalker shit almost, though, ain't it? A little.
I'm just saying, but I can get with you and put on this persona. And
like
say,
I go and look at all of your statuses and all of your shit.
Ain't nobody saying it don't even take all of that. You can watch one podcast and know who the fuck Candy is. You can listen to my album.
But you different, Candy.
Who I hang with. Candy. You can look at the company I keep. It's context.
You're different though.
I feel you, but I'm just saying it's context clues that you can follow to see who a person really is.
I can't. Do y'all research, motherfucker? Y'all like research?
When a nigga try to holler, I call my sister. You know this nigga? Okay, he your age. You came out in 02. He came out in 02 too. Do you know this nigga? What's the scoop? I'm getting a scoop on niggas before, and now I don't even gotta ask. I can go right to social media.
This is the main. To me, this is the main part that a lot of people miss in the court.
I don't like that many motherfuckers knowing anybody that I would like.
This is the main problem.
You like an underground chick.
Of course we do.
That's my friend Tate Jack for. He like underground chicks.
This is the main reason why this part of the relationship dating process needs to be more implemented than the whole sex, the whole taking shopping, going on trips. Is
what do you want?
No, like the process of talking. The talking stage is the most important part. Like for instance. It's one thing I ignored in my last relationship that I did not. Oh my God! Like, and this is one I hope everybody out here that's watching. Watch how people treat their own parents, right? Because if you can be disrespectful to a person that fed you, wiped your mouth, wiped your ass, raised you, what the fuck are you gonna do with me? And I value respect over everything. And I watch this person be, and I'm like, man, why you like that with your mom? Well, like, you don't understand. She did that to me. But the fact that now you grown, you have kids, and you still act like this towards your parents, it shows me a lot. And then when me and her broke up, guess who the fuck was next in line for the same shit that I watch her do with other people? It was like, that talking process is the most important part. We fast forward past that part to get to the fucking. We can't wait to get to the fucking. Oh, God, the fucking.
Hey, listen.
I know I'm good at that part about it. The talking part, I want to see where the fuck you at. I can get you where the fuck I want you at.
You do need to do the talking part, but at the same time, though, a motherfucker will talk you to death. You will fall all in love with the talking, and then they can't fuck. Ain't nobody doing that.
I'm a grown ass woman.
I'm grown. Nobody gonna tell me that sex is not an important part of a relationship. I want to have deep conversation, and I want deep dick. Can I have both? Yeah. Goddamn.
Please. Y'all not gonna keep on telling me sex is not important.
No, it is. It's definitely important.
It's a
it
deal
is
breaker
good.
For me. I'm not laying with no little pee-pee for the rest of my life.
I met a girl who said, I got you next. I met a girl who said, I got 4 deadbeat baby daddies. And I asked her.
She's a deadbeat.
Because I asked her.
Yeah, you ready to fall. You a deadbeat.
No, I asked her specifically, how did you meet the first person? We was meeting up and then we just was drinking, we had sex. Okay, cool. I'll give you that when you was young. How'd you meet the second one? Well, it wasn't no strings attached in the third, and I got pregnant and he ghosted on me. Okay. I said coincidence. Third one, same fucking thing. Fourth one, and then now we talking about 5.
Choices, bitch.
Yeah, it's hard.
You are mismanaging your pussy at this point.
It's hard.
Mismanaging the pussy, most definitely.
So a lot of times we are our own.
What happens when a person thinks that sex is more important than you do in a relationship?
Damn.
So like, okay, it's important to you, but everything's got levels. So
their level of importance with it might not be as high as yours.
It is. It's higher.
Higher than yours.
It's higher. You need to fuck and suck multiple times a day, and they goddamn it need it, and they gotta have it. So I'm asking.
Let me know what your sexual appetite is.
A high sex drive is the way you should. Yeah, a guy with a high sex drive.
Well, I'm just saying. She said you can't tell me that sex ain't important. Okay, it is important.
So what if it's more important?
But what happens when you meet your match plus?
I mean,
is there any time you don't feel like fucking?
Me?
Yes.
Nah, not me.
Not me either.
He gonna become a meme out of this.
In a relationship with somebody that you've been in with for 5 or 6 years.
It's a different
sexual drive.
It's something different happening.
Right now,
it's something else unlocked. unlocks.
Probably even compliment me.
It's something that unlocks in you when you turn 30. Like before, when I had my first son, I thought I didn't need sex. I had my first son 12 years ago. After that, my sex drive went down. I thought I didn't need sex. Nigga, what? If you initiate it, we can have it. But if I didn't initiate it, if I ain't thinking about it, it ain't happening.
So it ain't never a time. I'm just asking though. I'm being honest. Like, there's never a time that you are not in the mood to fuck. No matter what, you ready to fuck. That's
My
no,
thing is, if I'm with somebody and I'm
If
So-
you give me a good experience,
If
the
he-
last time I remember the experience. So this is my thing.
What about if he just fucked you till you went dry, you come 10 times?
I never had that happen.
That's what I'm like.
Man,
I swear to God.
Okay. Well, he
swear
fucked
I
you.
never had
He
that
fucked you.
happen.
Well, is it possible for you to be satisfied? Is it possible for you to be satisfied? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So okay. So you're satisfied.
Are you
Look
answering
at
the question?
Candy.
No,
Can-
he answered.
It's impossible
Like
for
the
you to be.
woman's
Why
body, the
would somebody
woman's
wanna be
body
with
is
somebody
made to
like
keep
that?
going. We're not made like y'all. Y'all reach satisfaction. We can always take more.
That's the thing.
That's the difference between men and women. We can always do more.
But
Y'all
that doesn't mean
have
we're
a
not
cap out.
I just hear
I
like,
met
bro,
women that
who
was
the
one
fuck
and
would
done,
want to
and
be
I
with
wanted-
somebody who's never satisfied?
I done
bro?
met women that was one and done,
like
like,
that
It's
shit.
not about being sad. You could be satisfied in that moment, but if you women are greedy, we can take multiple nuts. Y'all can't, cause you want to go to sleep. That
Y'all
don't mean I
unicorns.
can't take
That's
some
not the
more.
same. That's not the average women.
If I could take
So
some more, then I
nobody,
could
you
take
could
some
never
more.
get fucked enough.
That's not you trying to reword the question. First you said
Yeah, I'm
First
asking you, can you be satisfied?
Do you ever get satisfied? Yeah, that's three different questions. We're trying to make them all mean the same thing.
It does mean the same thing.
It is not. They all don't.
Because
mean the same
my
thing.
point to you guys is my point.
I haven't
My
been
point.
satisfied.
You have.
I'm saying that I haven't been satisfied.
So if you are satisfied,
important part of a
It-
relationship if I'm going to be in a relationship.
if you are satisfied, never. I'm done, bro. I can't have a conversation with y'all because y'all just lit. I mean, like y'all said, y'all have never been satisfied. Y'all, so who the fuck can deal with y'all? No man. I'm telling y'all, I feel sorry for y'all's mates, man. Milk.
We said that.
Didn't they? They just got an endless pussy. And you can fuck that motherfucker until you goddamn it run off the treadmill and it's
Here's my
nothing.
thing. If I am sexually attracted to you or attracted to you in any type of way, my arousal for you is at an all-time high.
When I see you, wherever you
I'm
ready,
going
I'm
to
ready.
think about sex.
I mean, yeah. No.
Women are more like men than y'all think.
It's somebody for everybody
Women are more
though.
like
Give me that type
women
of
are more like men than y'all
So-
want to believe. We are more like men than y'all want to believe because then it changes the whole
No,
thought
I
about
understand
us being these
that,
fucking
man,
flowers
but
that y'all
for-
want us to be.
No,
we ain't no goddamn it flowers. We not.
I understand that, man, but the certain shit is ridiculous though. And I'm just telling you, like no man, honestly, like he done fucked you so good and you done came, like you admitted you came, you really came for real. And he done fucked you and you like, oh my God, I need another. I need another nigga that can fuck me forever.
And I know this bitch moist and good as fuck. You think I ain't gonna want another piece of cake?
Just cause you ain't got the capacity to deliver more cake,
I can't have no
that's
more
your
cake.
problem.
I can't have no cake anime because you don't want no cake.
I'm just, I
My
mean,
favorite segment. Let's go to Milk G.
yeah.
I can't have no cake because you don't want no more cake.
Wait. All right, wait.
We settle for one round all the time.
No,
That's all I'm
no.
gonna say. Cause y'all niggas, most
Wait.
niggas ain't capable
Okay,
of
wait.
two rounds. So we
Wait,
settle for
all
one
right,
round.
all
But
right,
can we
wait.
take more
All
gas?
right, wait. So let's put
That's
it.
facts.
Let's put it into real nigga activity, right? So let's say the man that you was with is not the average person that only goes for one round. He gives you that two in the possible. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He like that spade player. Like, God damn it, I'm over here shuffling. He gave you two in the possible, right? Is that enough?
2 minutes?
No. 2 sessions.
Oh.
2 sessions. You feel me? The first one was to get the
Is
little.
the second one is just as good as the first one? Cause
The second one better than the first one for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Cause you know.
Now he make you come once or twice in the first time, and then the second time make you come 3 times in the third. You feel me? The second time. Is that enough?
That's just like y'all. I feel like it's enough, but that's just like y'all trying to compare y'all jacking off when y'all not around us to saying we not enough for y'all. That don't just because you jack out, nigga. You like how I feel when you nut. That don't mean that you got. You feel me? That don't mean that you're not satisfied. You know how to satisfy yourself, or you know what I'm saying. That don't mean that. That's not a reflection on me.
Yeah. Right. I'm not trying to say you're not satisfied, but what I am asking you is it ever possible a time that you just don't feel like fucking? And y'all said no. Y'all feel like fucking every time.
I think that's optimistic.
And when I'm on my cycle, I'm horny. Listen, when I'm bleeding, but I'm not gonna live. This is the thing. I prefer not to fuck on my cycle. I think that's when I'm supposed to take a break. No, I know. I'm saying. I believe that's when I'm supposed to take a break. Right?
We ain't running no red. We ain't running no stop signs.
We not laying no towels down around here, nigga. Can I have my? Can I have my 3 to 7 days?
Oh, we still laying towels down.
Listen.
So what about if a man, if his sex drive is when you want to take a break? And he does not.
Say what your dentist say.
Is that understandable? I don't know. I mean, I can't ask you a question that Sonny kind of like brought. Like Sonny said that.
Ask it, bro. It's a safe space, bro. We're all speaking this free. Like we are in the metaverse right now. We're not talking about our own personal experiences. We're just being open, bro. Like I didn't talk about my personal.
Our audience know that this is not. We're just speaking for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Yeah, we try to come from a general point of view.
We try to give them.
Ask the question to the unicorn avatars in front of us.
If I talk like a wife, I wouldn't have a podcast. I gotta keep it real. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't sugarcoat shit. I was not always a wife, nigga. I've been single before. I come from a general perspective of a woman. I disregard all that other shit.
That's hard. And I'm a general perspective of a man.
That's it.
Don't quote me. So Smith, ask the question.
I asked it, man. You know, I really don't got a question right now. I'll come back to it.
I feel like we be satisfied. I feel like it's not a matter of not being satisfied. It's just a matter of can you handle more or not. Some people can handle multiple rounds. Some people it's one and done. That's just that. That don't mean that you're not satisfied or that you're greedy. You gotta find somebody that matches your sex drive. And at the end of the day, I feel like if I'm with you and I like your sex and you gave me a good experience the last time, then my pussy gonna tingle when I'm around you anyway. So I want that experience again. If you've been lacking on the experience and you haven't been if you've been just short dicking and you just been hitting it and getting up out of there, then I'm not gonna crave that again.
Short
you know what I'm saying? Like we crave the experience. So it's like we get around a nigga and like our emotions get attached to our vagina. Our vagina is attached to our emotions. I know that y'all.
That's where all my butterflies go.
I know that y'all not necessarily always wired that way. Some men are, but I know that the majority is not wired that way. Y'all don't have to have feelings for your dick to get hard.
Right.
If my pussy got wet, I had feelings. I had a connection. I felt an energy between it. It wasn't just random. It's never just random. So I just feel like if you gave me a good experience, then of course I'm gonna crave that again. And when I get around you, I'm gonna remember that. My body gonna remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not gonna be like I don't want to. It's not a job. It's like an activity. It's an extracurricular. So it go from some people in their marriages or their relationships, sex is a job. Like, I gotta give this nigga some because I ain't gave him none in a couple of days. Some people actually enjoy that shit.
So I have a question, right? So like you said before, you said like you had somebody that sexually satisfied you for multiple years.
Nigga, I came home every night, got in the bathtub and put on some pretty
Couldn't wait.
Asking for the shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I went to sleep and I woke up out my sleep. That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking for a reason, right? Okay. So maybe I'm saying this because like, for instance, so like, have you guys ever had an ex that sexually satisfied you, and then you still have them cravings after you've disillusioned yourself?
No rerun. It ain't an ex in the world. It ain't an ex in the city, in the world that I think about, that I miss, that I reminisce about. Fucking no, not one. I swear to God, on my mama.
You.
No rerun.
I don't do reruns, but
it's
the dude that I was talking about, he dead. He was my baby daddy. If he was here, I probably wouldn't even been with nobody else. He wouldn't even experience none of that. So. Yeah. But ain't no.
She was satisfied to be with one person for forever. She could have been with him forever after.
But
the sex is important.
Yeah. So segue. Is there an ex out there that you would want to still fuck on?
All of them. I just like
At the same damn time.
At the same damn time.
If they want some.
Shit.
Damn, I gotta answer this.
Right. Yeah. It's right.
Our favorite segment is what will Milk Jeezy do?
Catch him at Out the Way Bar this Sunday.
Hey.
So,
So what will Milk Jeezy do, bro? If you confronted with an ex where like you done flew to Houston and you weren't expecting to be in Houston, you run to her in Houston, you like, oh my God, what you doing in Houston?
nah, see, look, when we said Houston, that just made it a no right there. The ex that I know that's in Houston.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, well, I researched that goddamn good. I researched that goddamn. Give me my Academy Awards, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I went.
All right.
Yeah, I want to go back.
So not Houston. Y'all are in Atlanta.
Nah, I couldn't go to Atlanta. I'm from Alabama.
You want to
So
go
you
back for nothing.
you in Alabama
I got
visiting
robbed in
your
Atlanta.
people. You in Alabama visiting your people and you run across that ex.
That high school sweetheart.
What time you on? What time you
Your
on?
heart, your heart. Ain't that
What
you
time
said?
you on?
Your heart is your heart.
All right.
It's only one, and
Is you
that's
gonna
just because I ain't never get a chance to smash when we was together in high school.
Okay.
So you will go back just to see what it would.
You want to show her what time you would have put her on?
Time
So
it is,
she
bitch.
was, you know what I'm
It's demon
saying?
time.
Put it on ya.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I feel that.
I
Word.
want her to experience the talk she
feel
probably
that.
done heard.
I like the stun on my exes. Like, yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. This
That's
could have
why I
been
probably
you.
went with my exes, but
This
like,
could have been you.
I be showing them like shit, like I'm on a different time right now. Like you
Yeah.
can't even touch me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just said that to somebody. Like, nigga, you
I
missed
like niggas
out.
that's
Boy, you
inaccessible.
missed out. I'm popping right now. You stupid.
He on there like, baby, you looking for expired milk, baby. That's that new milk.
This that almond milk.
That's that
That silk. This that milk no more. It's
my nigga Silk Jeezy.
Silk Jeezy. Silk Jeezy.
That's hard.
Man, nah, for real. I appreciate y'all for giving us something to bounce off
Sure.
of, because it's no right and wrong answer. Like, just like there's no right and wrong choices, only choices, right? And so there's no right and wrong choices, only choices, and it's gonna lead you to where it's gonna lead you to. Now, if it leads you to a fucked up spot, then hey, maybe you should have made a better choice.
Okay.
But it's only choices. There's no wrong choice. It's just choices, and we all got free will to make the choices and the decisions that we want to make. I think that if you decide that you're gonna be in a committed relationship with somebody, like you said, don't skip the talking phase. You need to talk as long as you can. Talk as long as you can. Okay, talk for years, not months, not weeks.
Yep.
Talk to a motherfucker for years.
Yep.
Be they actual friend.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
real
telling
life,
you.
be they friends. Some of the best relationships I had was with their friend first. Like, we
A
is
nigga will talk
cool.
to you for a year while you fucking somebody else, but I'm telling you.
Exactly, and we could talk about
Yeah.
who you fucking and who we talk about all
But
type of
talk
shit. But
to
now I
him.
know you. But
But
now
talk to
I
him.
know who you are and you
Yeah.
know who I am, and we can decide if we want to be that or be something together.
For real.
But ain't nobody blinded to the situation.
Yeah.
And I feel like sex is gonna forever be important. Like, we could try to water it down and make it like it's not important. Some people sex drives is higher than others, but get with a motherfucker that match your energy. That's just that. If a motherfucker don't match your energy, then you gonna find yourself cheating. Or they gonna find themselves cheating if you can't match their energy. That's just
And
what's
that's what
gonna
it
happen.
really be.
That's just what's
It
gonna
really
happen.
be the
If you can't
energy.
match the energy, and not even just sexually, like you can't match the energy like mentally, financially, conversation wise. Like sometimes niggas just want to come home and have a conversation. Female just want to come home and say, hey, I got a business venture I want to go into. What you think about this? Motherfucker don't always sitting there like, like, you know. So if you don't match a person's energy, let's normalize being okay being by ourselves. Let's normalize not holding people down that we know we don't deserve.
I think I
Check
went
yourself.
down. You know what I did?
Check yourself.
I know a deeper dimension in which I should have went.
What?
Okay.
Right? Okay, so sex is important. Okay? Let me say that. It is important. And even if you are fucking never satisfied and he can fuck you 100 times a day, he can always still be interested in
Somebody
multiples.
You can
And
flood
he's
him with
only
pussy.
interested in sex. And sex is at its highest importance in his life, above all other things, above honesty, above this, above that. And now we figure, how important is sex at this point? Right. Is there a cap that we put on it? Because what you're saying is true. Sex is important. But when I said, what happens when sex is more important to your mate than it is to you? Right. You like, damn, nigga, I got open pussy for you all day and night, and I'm beautiful. Right. Why would you fucking go and be dishonest and fuck somebody else? Right. He said, baby, you are, and it's all true. But sex with you simply isn't enough. I need sex with every bitch that'll give it to me. And then we say, damn, nigga, sex ain't what?
It ain't that deep.
It's not. Finish it for me, Milk. What? Sex ain't what? It's not that important.
Listen, you know what
it's
my
not
brother
that
told me?
important to leave your family and leave your child and disrupt our household and just in.
But it's important enough for you to go outside and get it from somebody else.
But it's
wait. If sex ain't that important, then why is sex that important to end up?
Exactly. Right.
If sex ain't that important, well, why when this nigga went and fucked another bitch, why did you kick his ass out the fucking house? And why did you break up the family?
Let me tell you what. Hold on, listen. Let me tell you. Hold on, I got an answer for this one.
Where that can opener at? Where that can opener at?
No, it ain't even about that. This is the answer I got for that. Most times it's a power play. Most times it's a power move. Yeah. So just like when a man is taking care of a woman financially, I got you got everything you need. You don't need nothing. I be damn you go sleep with somebody else. I'm damn near paying for you. I take care of you. I damn near own you at this point. A lot of men put themselves in that situation.
If it's 50-50, like a lot of people share their rent.
If it's 50-50, that's different. But when a nigga get put out, you said, now you putting him out. If this our shit, I can't put you out of shit. We got to work it out.
Yes, she can.
If we got a mortgage, if we doing it like smart, if we running this marriage like a business,
whoever get the phone,
well then she could leave, Candy.
Whoever get the phone,
she could leave.
The other
she
one
could leave, Candy.
She can leave.
She could leave.
She can leave, but what I'm saying is that when shit in both of our name and we both got shit invested, we not just gonna walk away.
But I'm saying
like
we in the relationship.
Out, it's all the bitch shit.
I didn't mean to say put out. Let's move away from. I'm talking about the relationship coming to an end when there is a family here. Like we got 2-3 children. But I still fuck somebody else knowing that my woman is beautiful, knowing that she give me pussy, knowing that everything that I need is taking care of her. She's playing her perfect role. But men, in spite of all that, will still go and fuck not one, not two, but any woman who will give them an opportunity to fuck. Right. So, is sex that important for you to allow him to do that and still keep the family together? What's more important, him fucking other women or keeping the family together or letting him just, you can't handle the pride issue?
Oh, it's a pride issue?
It's not a pride issue for me. It's, do your value,
keep in mind, this ain't about you. You're rare.
It ain't about me. I'm not saying it's about. I'm saying as a man,
as the cheater, how you taking care of my household?
Yes, as the cheater, do your good outweigh your bad? Are you more of a headache to me? Are you more of a liability than an asset? If so, go stick your dick in that bitch and go be her problem.
Yeah, then your cheating.
But if we got a system and we're really beneficial to each other, I'm not going to give away my whole system over a nigga putting his dick in somebody for a minute. But if I am holding you down more than I should have to be, you can go stay with that bitch and quit being a burden to me. Because I'm not going to allow you to go and do what you want to do. And then I got to pay for you or I got to take care of you while this bitch just get the good dick.
Because of what?
Because I'm not, because of the principle.
Why are you breaking up with him?
The principle? It ain't even about the sex, it's about the principle.
What is the principle? What is the principle?
The principle is that's the principle.
But
you got me fucked up.
Fucked up because of what?
Like I said, if I am,
you got me fucked up
if you not holding yourself down, if I'm doing more than my share for you,
say he wasn't fucking a bitch. and you guys was in this relationship, but y'all are staying together.
Right.
But now you find out you kind of doing a little more than you should, but y'all staying together. Now he goes and fucks somebody else.
That's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker because what?
Yeah, because I was just tolerating you. You already wasn't doing what you
But
supposed
what
to be
did
doing.
what did he do?
He need to go stay somewhere
do
else.
nothing. That's the motherfucking problem.
That's what he
taking
did.
care of everything. and then you
Listen,
gonna cheat
okay,
on
but like
me.
you said, I could just
ain't
come.
do nothing.
Hold on, I
Ain't
want to
doing
take.
nothing.
This the
So-
thing, man. Hold on, this the
Only
thing.
thing
Hold
working
on.
is your dick and your
This the
your
thing.
brain
I
and
want to
your
take
feet
her
working and
position.
Get the fuck out.
I want to switch places with her. You can go be her problem, and I can just fuck on you when we want to fuck. You not gonna be my problem, and she
But
get
I'm
the fuck when
asking
she
you-
want
I'm
to fuck.
asking
Hell
you,
no, we can
what-
switch places, and I
what-
won't have no problem.
I'm asking you, what changed the mindset? Because the principle of
No, Smed, you kind of, Smed, look, I'm gonna get you for a second because you said the same thing in the Drake, you know what I'm saying, in the Drake scenario. You was like, nah, you fucking on Drake, whatever, but I still fuck you on the side. She said the same thing.
I'm just saying the same thing. I'd rather fuck you on the side than you to be my man. I'm not gonna claim you if you fucking the whole city.
Excuse me. Right. Listen, now we are talking about terms.
Okay.
Okay? And what I'm telling you guys is sex is important to you at a certain threshold. And that's all it is. That's the point. And what I'm saying is true.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I might say, look, if my woman don't feel like fucking every night, that's not a deal breaker
Yeah, I'm
for
cool
me.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay? But what I'm saying is, even if I try to fuck her and she say, babe, come on, I'm so fucking tired. I done worked all day. I really don't feel like fucking right now, man. Just stop. I can understand that, and I don't even take that as she ain't into me.
Yeah, or she fucking somebody else. Or
It's
whatever
not.
on
It don't.
the day
It's not
she
that.
just motherfucking tired.
She tired for real.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you guys, have y'all ever been through something like that? And y'all said no.
Hell nah. Pussy always over.
Y'all never.
You said in the last year and this year.
No, I said.
year started.
Well, okay, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is, so if I'm saying
I
to,
have been tired enough to where I didn't even wake up.
Pussy open like Speedway.
so exactly.
Center
So
pussy.
so what all I'm saying is, when I said, like, man, sex ain't that important
It ain't.
to the point where if I ask my woman to fuck and she tired, I ain't gonna say, man, I'm done with this bitch. I need to go find somebody that's gonna be ready to fuck every second that I'm ready to, because I'll be ready to fuck every second. But if a woman ain't, that might not be enough for me to just cancel this relationship. So that's why I was saying all the time sex isn't that important when you guys are building something stronger. But y'all said it is important, it is important, it is important. I said, okay, well, let's see how it is if somebody thinks sex is more important than you, then even if you are willing to fuck them at every second of the day, they still got to go out and get more. And so all I'm saying is, once somebody is trying to do all of that, you will be like, God damn, nigga, sex is that important. I'm giving you pussy, but that still ain't enough for you. How important is sex in your fucking human experience that you got to? But yeah, I mean,
I see what you're saying.
I just kind of wanted y'all to just not get it twisted, not get this shit twisted as to my viewpoint on relationships, sex, and things that matter. Like taking care of the kid. Say you had a new baby. You can't fuck for 6 weeks.
Right.
Man, you can't fuck for 4 weeks. You can't fuck the night you had a baby. Okay? So straighten your face up. So if a nigga trying
That's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, man.
A nigga trying to
say the things in my head that I want to say. I just look at Milk and Milk saying, it don't matter, she's sucking dick. That's what he said. I was like,
right.
Mouth still work, mama.
Mouth still work, Mike.
I be like the president and have him like my spokesperson for now.
I feel like this is my thing, right? Yes, women get tired sometimes. Yes, women don't want to do it sometimes, right? But if you want somebody to commit to you, one person for the rest of their life, if you really want to still constantly push this monogamy theory, right, then you're going to have to compromise. You're going to have to bend over poke it out, whatever you gotta do. Because guess what, bitch? You want me to be happy with you for the rest of my life. And sir, I want you to be happy with me for the rest of my life.
I'm just perform like that for no fucking man, and a man don't gotta do that neither though.
This my thing though.
I like a little fun and excitement.
I'm just saying, he making it sound like a job. I don't know who you be dealing with,
Jump
but
out on me.
sex not a job for me. Sex used to be a job. Look, I used to look at sex like a chore when sex wasn't fun for me. When sex became fun for me, and I learned how to make sex fun for me, regardless of the person, then it was not a chore no more. It was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, this way everybody
sex is fun and sex does happen, but I'm just trying to tell you that, like, for everybody, like, we are rare, okay? Like, all of us, this ain't about any of us. Right. But for anybody that may be watching this shit later on, right? And they in a relationship with somebody who, man, like, you work, goddammit, like, so let's say that you done worked all motherfucking night. You done went through a bunch of shit. It could be possible. I mean, I ain't saying that it is, but it could be possible where you could come home and so fucking exhausted. Bro, fucking is not what you on tonight. You done fucking, you not just on that right now. Right. And so that's the only thing that I'm trying to say, like, you know what I'm saying? And for any nigga that might be watching this, if your girl tells you she's fucking tired, it ain't like she just some showing you off or you doing something wrong necessarily. It's not a chore. It's not a chore. Like, man, like sometimes I don't feel like fucking coming to work. Yeah. Sometimes, man, like honestly, and a nigga could be ready to give me $2,000-$3,000, bro. But if it's on a Sunday, and I done look forward to this day off of work all fucking week, and they say, bro, can you meet me at the store right now? I may do it, but the honest truth is I really don't feel like getting up, getting dressed, coming to the store just to do something that's gonna happen quick. Right. So all I'm telling you is it is possible for a motherfucker not to feel like fucking. And it's possible. Wait. And it ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's not nothing wrong with that, but it's still like.
I was just saying it's an important part of my relationship.
It is an important part. It is.
But like that's on both sides of the token as well. Like it's not just women who. It's not just women who don't feel like having sex either. So it'd be a dude that like you thinking, okay, because he always fucking or whatever that third. So sometimes he just don't feel like he done had a day. He going through something. Like we go through shit in silence, bro. Like for
there has never been a time where I did not feel like fucking.
I'm fucking somebody else. I don't care what you say. If you don't want to fuck me, you fucking somebody else.
It's never been a day in my life.
Fucking somebody else. I don't care how tired you is. I'll slide on it. I'll do all the work. You just lay there, but you're not gonna tell me no.
It hasn't.
If a man tell you no, something's wrong.
Nah.
It's never. I'm just saying. Now I understand what y'all saying too. There is never.
Think about it. Like, nah,
I kind of understand what y'all saying. From my point of view, but I know that I done been. My woman has shot me down before and be like, no, she's tired. But I don't. Nah.
Like I wasn't on it that day. I just wasn't.
Damn.
Because you got abundance.
It ain't that.
The baby fall from a lot of women. A lot of inquiries.
It ain't
that. Now I can see if you just now listen. Y'all don't understand what niggas go through after they nut.
Like, it be other shit going on.
Like if a man, so y'all might not understand this. Like y'all talking about round 2 and this and that, right? Not only do a nigga might not feel like fucking for round 2, it depends on who you are. Like. He might want to leave so fucking fast. Just like, man, call me and tell me your car been broke down in 20 minutes. Has a nigga ever got a weird phone call?
I don't know.
And said, hey y'all, my brother.
I get all the weird phone calls. Bitch, call me and tell me I gotta come get my son. He won't stop crying. Yeah, I get all the weird phone calls. Ain't nobody getting no weird phone call on me. I done got weird phone calls on a bunch of. I'll be highly offended.
They like.
I'm leaving.
Nah, I'll be offended.
You would be offended if you got a weird phone call.
I would know my pussy trash if I got it.
Anytime a nigga say, "Oh my God, it's an emergency." I gotta go.
Or a nigga just
Right.
Dick and
I
balls.
just gave up the
Left
game.
to right. But he gotta go.
I just ruined it for every nigga that played the game. I'm just bullshit. Niggas don't do.
Niggas do that shit. And if they ever did that shit to me, then I'ma know what.
But you don't know if he really do. It is
you know what I mean?
possible that he could have something.
The shop for dick dashes, you know what I mean?
I smash and dash. I will.
People, niggas' feelings be hurt. My best friend be like, I ain't gonna wake up and turn around. I'm about to go.
Not this pussy.
I'm about to go,
Time to
sir.
go.
Got shit to do.
Yeah.
Gotta get back to my kids, sir. I'm about to spend the night with you.
I don't spend the
Be
night.
hurt.
I don't spend the night.
Niggas be hurt.
After he nutted.
Niggas be hurt.
After he nutted, he's mad.
And to all the men out there, it's okay to say no.
Somebody expected to wake up the next
Nobody out here
morning
want to make it okay. It's okay to say no, guys. It's
Oh
okay
yeah,
to say
you
no.
left while they was.
Yeah. She ain't shit.
That'll be fucked up.
You ain't leave 40 on the dresser. You ain't put 40 on the dresser, bitch.
Left the bed wet.
Left the bed wet. I'm on my
Right,
road.
Dad.
Don't leave my
Wait. No. Smart. No, wait. Fuck him on the other side of the bed.
Fuck him at the
Fuck them
bottom
on
of the
their
bed.
side. Fuck them on
at
their
the
side
bottom
of the bed. You gotta fuck them on their side of the bed. So when you ready to go sleep,
That's what I was about to say.
get warm.
Yeah, niggas do shit like
My
that.
whole bed to be clean. So
Yeah.
I gotta wash these
It'd be smarter than the
Yeah, I
splash.
gotta stay up the whole
Yeah,
night. That's why I want to
nasty.
fuck in my bed.
we not nasty.
Be smarter than the splash,
We
guys.
like nasty shit. We like niggas that like to sleep in the wet spot. We like niggas that like
No nigga
Oh,
on
I know
earth
that
like no nigga on earth like sleeping in the west spot.
I
No.
don't like the sweat in my
But they
sweat.
suck it up and they do it.
Even when it come to head, like
You don't like
females
wetness?
spit.
I'm nasty. You gonna have a whole wet
my head-
slide up on
I know. I'm not a
It
spitter.
better be
I know.
wet.
I know.
Nigga, man, it's like, look, man.
It better be wet.
I ain't that spitter. I'm gonna spit pretty. It's gonna come out like
Oh, man,
all
man,
pretty.
man,
That's
like,
what we
you
gonna
spit pretty?
Yeah, I'm
Look,
gonna spit pretty on
I
that
be
shit.
ugly as
I ain't
hell.
gonna be
when I
ugly.
get here.
Look, don't be hawking and spitting on my
Man,
shit.
that's what I'm talking about. The ugly. That's the ugly.
I be
I don't
real
like
ugly.
that ugly. I don't like that.
Disrespect my
If
dick.
you ain't ugly, you ain't doing it right.
That's what she said, though.
If you ain't ugly, you ain't doing it right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
You gotta be
man,
ugly, be pretty, sucking no dick, bitch.
You gotta look up our
Especially
ugly.
looking up, like
You gotta look up. They be like, look me in the eye. You like,
nigga, which eye, motherfucker? My vision off right now. Bitch been going in and out, and you tell me look up and look in your eye, bitch. What?
Look, you gotta stand. Look, you gotta stand a nigga even when you choking on. You gotta.
Listen, the choke is good. When the tear come down and you get choked, that's the good part. That's the best part.
me. It's the snot for me, bitch.
Oh,
Bitch, shut
no.
up.
She real
It's
bad.
time to go, yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to end our show.
That concludes the podcast.
Come on, it's time to close it out.
Hey, I ain't married for nothing, goddamn. I'm a whole wife out here in these streets.
That nigga locked me down real quick when I looked up at that ass.
Bitch, all that. You know.
They used to call a jawbone back.
That bitch broke that motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Are y'all silent finishers?
When the kids home, of course you nigga.
I know that's a good answer.
But on vacation, that nigga reckless.
You get in the hotel, be extra disrespectful. Fuck they kids in the next room. Fuck them kids down the hall. I seen them going to the pool. Fuck them.
My kids going to the pool.
My kids at the pool. Man, fuck them. No,
All
but
right.
yeah.
See
Don't
ya.
be a silent finisher. Let that shit out.
Alright.
Right.
Cool.
Let that shit out.
Sometimes he be sick. Yeah. Stroke, then you look at her.
Yeah, you
know
feel me?
She can feel it thrive.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you about to get.
Go
So
and
you
finish
quiet.
up. Finish up.
So you
I
be
talk
quiet.
shit. Let me talk you out of this nut.
Oh.
I'm gonna talk you out of this nut. I'm gonna talk you out of it. Nigga, let me feel that bitch drop. Nigga, come here. I'm gonna open these legs up and we gonna talk about it. Get close. Let me get in your ear.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell
Let
you
me take some of
something.
your ear, nigga.
So sign us out.
Come on, best friend.
So yeah. Make sure y'all come check out Milk Jeezy and Out the Way Bar this Sunday, okay? And every Sunday, Secret Sundays at Out the Way Bar, 4880 West Union Center Pavilion. We're still at Ohio Cheese every Thursday for Industry Night. We're doing a pop-up pay-to-play every first Friday of the month. You can win some free studio time and you get featured on 102.9. And of course, me and my beautiful best friend, we gonna be back again. We had to come crash their pod because we needed some masculine energy. We had to get some people that, hang with us because we be talking crazy all the time. They be like, calm down. We're like, okay, you right. We is hype. But it's all good because you need that balance. You feel me? So hopefully we can do this again. Make sure y'all tap into the Legendary People podcast. Make sure y'all shop with the T-shirt motherfucking Kings, okay?
Okay.
And make sure y'all stream Candy Bars and Milk Jeezy on all platforms, okay? And look, we can't forget to tell them.
You forget.
I almost forgot to tell them. Make sure.
Hold on, best friend.
We're going to get these. We're going to get these to the lucky
Comedy.
winners. We about to go in the comments. We about to pick a winner.
Acting
We gonna
the
let y'all
ass
know.
Wednesday.
If you get a notification, it's you. Boom. Okay? But until next time, never forget, always wash your pussy
and count your money
twice. And that's that.
That's all
We
right.
love y'all.